What's going on, family? Welcome to a brand new episode of IZM Radio. We are here chilling. I am your gracious host. I am Tariq Nasheed. Glad to have y'all in here. And to my right, we have Miss Layla Lopez. How are you, Layla?
Feeling wiggy and jiggy.
Yes. And over here we have Miss Bree.
Hello, guys.
And we have returning one of our most popular guests, the lovely, lovely Claudia Jordan. How are you, beloved?
What's up, fam? What's up, fam?
Glad to have you back. How are you? You're looking good.
Thank you.
You're looking model-esque.
I'm on the starvation diet. A lot of people owe me money right now. Got like 10K out in the streets. And why is it all men that owe me money? And brothers, too.
So are you letting them borrow money? What's the deal?
Friends. No one that I was in a relationship with. They're like my homeboys that's like, I'm good for a C. My kid's sick or this, that, and the other. And I'm like, all right. And they dodge you.
Oh, damn.
It's kind of crazy. Like, I have to be like Suge Knight on some of them. Like, one guy I saw in the mall, and I was like, run your pockets, motherfucker. And he was like, really? And I was like, and he was like a little thug. Anyways,
Damn.
that's just neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm trying to get it together.
Good. So, look, we're here, family. A lot of stuff going on out here in the streets. The phone number is 818-850-5404. By the way, 1804 in theaters, actually in L.A. this week. Thursday, the world premiere of 1804 here in Los Angeles at the Area Fine Arts Theater. There are some tickets still available. You guys go to 1804movie.com. Claudia, are you going to go to the movie premiere of 1804?
This Saturday?
No, this Thursday. It's actually this Thursday.
That's your movie?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll be there.
Yes.
I'll be there.
Cool.
Put me on the spot, but I'll be there.
Yes.
Now, will there be food there?
Popcorn.
No. See,
it's a movie theater.
She like to eat too.
Yeah,
Popcorn,
it's a movie theater.
Popcorn is food.
Yes, absolutely.
Nachos?
Yes, the popcorn, nachos.
Hot dogs?
Those 7-Eleven hot dogs. They have it at the movie theater.
Why would anyone eat those?
I know. That's like a yes.
Why do you guys eat like roller meat?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. You don't care about yourself.
Man. And also all my New York people, it's sold out in New York. The showings are sold out. Philly, the 7 o'clock showing is sold out for next week because it's going to be in Philly, all on the East Coast on the 19th of October. There was another showing at added for 10 o'clock in Philly. I think there was another showing added in Washington, D.C. at 10 o'clock. So go to 1804movie.com to get more details about that.
Add them shows up.
Yes, indeed.
Layla, it's time to ask for a raise.
Man.
You like that laugh?
Anyway.
That was the petty laugh.
He hit you with that Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, silly Negro.
I know.
Silly Negro.
Man.
You see, I was quiet. I'm like, that shit ain't
You
happening.
think you deserve a piece of my wealth?
Yes. Claude, what do you think about Jerry Jones? He did that whole bullshit kneeling thing, and now he's back on team white supremacy.
Team slavery?
Yes.
He's giving me very slave master-ish, and just because they get paid millions does not mean it's slavery. It's not slavery. The way they're treating them is just like, you gonna do this, and you're gonna like it, and you can't. Why does everyone else have freedom of speech, including our president, that says whatever he wants? But anytime anyone black, i.e., any of the football players or Jamel Hill, or anybody, just we can't say what we feel, and we're justified with what we're saying.
Absolutely.
But I feel like he's I would hate to be a player, a Cowboys player right now. I feel like it's just, you have a decision to make. You know what I mean? Like you're one of 500,000 athletes that made it to the pros, and then you get this job, and it's amazing. But you play for the Cowboys, and and
it's being run like a plantation. It's literally the way they're saying is, hey, you Negroes get in line, or we're going to spank you. We're going to discipline you somehow.
And Roger Goodell really was behind the players at first, but now he's succumbing to the pressure from Trump and getting down with team white supremacists and being okay with it. And now they're talking about implementing, a measure, I guess, in the NFL, like where they want to force them,
which is completely unconstitutional. I've been tweeting statutes and all that from the Supreme Court, so it's unconstitutional to make anybody stand for the national anthem. But they kind of move the goalpost when it comes to us. So it's crazy. I want to see how this stuff will pan out.
Amazing.
Layla, what's happening in the news, dear?
It's a little beef going on. It's always some beef.
With who?
With Tyrese. Y'all hear about Tyrese in the room?
Look,
she's laughing.
Lord.
What's up with Tyrese?
All right. He's throwing himself a little pity party because The Rock is actually the one that's getting the movie stalled for the Fast and Furious. What is it, 9 or 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever the last one they're doing. They're doing another Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
And The Rock is getting a spinoff from that.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to do his spinoff movie first.
Okay.
And then they're going to do the Fast and Furious 11 or whatever it is. And Tyrese is pissed because now it's pushing back the Fast and the Furious to 2020.
Oh wow. Okay. So
Yeah, so that's his money. That's his bread. He's like, dude.
Tyrese be on some bullshit, man. Tyrese, he's feeling himself.
Did y'all see what he did though on his gram though?
With that Forbes thing? Tyrese.
Well, I don't know if you saw Tank hit back with that fire. It's getting real nice and petty. So he tweeted to The Rock, like, if you need someone for the movie, like, I'm down. Like, he said, if you need a real savage. So then I chimed in because I'm good friends with Genuine.
Right.
And I was like,
Funny.
get Genuine on the movie. And it's like, like maximum petty level achieved.
Now you're good with look. You're cool with Genuine. What happened with TGT? What was the deal?
Oh.
'Cause everybody kept pointing back to Tyrese. What happened?
It is Tyrese's
What
fault.
was he doing?
Okay, so
Him mad again.
basically, everybody, the fans, they all want to go back on tour.
Okay.
The group, they still consider themselves brothers. So when it came down to the business of it, Tyrese wanted 50% of the revenue, the income, the profits, but he wanted everyone to split the expenses a third.
Wow.
So if you want to make Genuine and Tank split 50%, so they're getting 25% each, but they still got to pay 33 and a third. Genuine, okay, let's put things in perspective. When it comes to music, of the three of them, Genuine's the bigger star.
Yes.
His
Yes.
catalog
Yes.
it's
Yes.
way more. It goes. So a lot of people do come to those shows to see Genuine and Tank.
Yes.
True.
You know,
he has way more hits.
you can go to a Genuine concert and it's like hit after hit after hit, classics.
Yeah.
I can't really name. Tyrese has some great songs. Not to take anything away from him, but
Right.
I can't name 10 Tyrese songs. I can't name 5 Tyrese songs.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Genuine had to, like, he said he went with it the first time, like he let him, have his way, but he wasn't gonna do it again. He's like, I'm a man. He's
Yeah,
like, if
yeah.
we just split it a third, like he's the only one holding it up. And I just feel like Tyrese, like, you have a name in the movie industry, but this
Right.
isn't about the movies. This is about the music.
Right.
And it's a different demographic. I've never seen not one of the Fast and Furious movies. I don't give a shit about those.
I don't either.
care.
Yeah.
So to me, if I went to the concert, like I would go for the guy that has the songs I want to sing along with.
Exactly.
And I think that's very disrespectful to the other two members.
Of
And
course.
even Tank, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but Tank was willing to give up some of his points to give the Genuine, and Genuine was like, no, I don't want you to do that.
Oh, wow.
And he's a good friend of mine. Like
Yeah.
Genuine is one of the most genuine
Yes, he's really genuine.
and
yeah.
humble people
He
you'll meet.
seems like it. He seems like a real good dude.
He with the fans afterwards. He cares. Like he would never just like shit on them, and he wants
Yeah.
to give the people what they want. But he's also like, at some point, you got to stand up for yourself and be like, look, I know what I bring to the table, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna let someone play me like that. And shame on you, Tyrese. Like you
Especially
need
not
to like
Tyrese.
don't
Yeah.
hold it up, Tyrese, because
Yeah, Tyrese be feeling himself,
really
man. He
do,
really be
man.
on his own
He's
dick.
so wet behind
Tyrese,
the ears.
my God, he's like a guru now. He's giving this
He
relationship.
does that a lot
Yeah,
in a
like,
lot of
dude,
different
come on,
avenues.
yeah.
Yeah.
My dude, and I like Tyrese. He's a
attitude.
talented dude, but stop sucking your own dick. nigga.
Please.
I mean, God,
Take it out your
damn.
mouth.
Yeah,
Take it out.
take it out your mouth,
It's
nigga.
pretty bad.
well, most guys suck their own dick if they could.
Guaranteed.
Some
do
dudes
that.
would. Some dudes
You
would.
wouldn't?
I
You
would.
wouldn't?
Hell no. I wouldn't.
I mean, if-
homosexualize myself.
No, but it's yourself.
No.
Is it gay? Is it gay if it's yourself?
Yes. Anything in your mouth,
Yes,
even if
right.
it's yours.
But you can jack yourself
Nigga,
off, though,
if you
right?
suck your thumb, that shit looks kind of moist.
I agree.
all right?
So where do we draw the line? Is it gay if you jack yourself off? I mean, you coming on
But,
yourself.
no, you're not coming on yourself. You're
You ain't coming in your mouth.
You ain't coming on your mouth.
You
Yeah,
come on
that's
your-
different.
You come on your own stomach. Are you gay? I think we have to reevaluate this. We should think about this.
if it's not
She
in
got
an
a point.
orifice, it has to be in an orifice.
See how they made rules for themselves?
No.
Well, luckily, most guys' penises don't even pass their belly button, so much less their mouth. So that's
So,
not a
but
issue
nigga
for
come
me.
on his thigh.
Right.
Come on his own balls.
That's terrible.
My God.
I'm sorry.
My God. My God. Layla, what else is happening out here in the streets?
Let's talk about. Hold on, I'm trying to get my phone together.
Here you go,
Hold on.
Layla. Here's Layla. This is Layla.
No.
You put her on. You
Hold on. I definitely put on the spot. 'cause
Oh no, this is good.
did y'all notice something different about Layla, by the way?
The China cut?
Yes.
It's a
It's a wig.
She's been telling everybody it's a wig.
It doesn't look wiggy though.
It doesn't.
you.
It doesn't.
No.
I don't like wigs because I don't like when they sit up high like that.
Yeah.
You did a good
Me
job.
neither. See, that's why I was so I've never did a wig in my whole
Is it
entire
lace front?
life. It's actually not.
That's what I thought.
It's
I was
not.
I hate lace front.
I don't. But I've never worn a wig, so I'm very self-conscious. So when the
Nah,
girl
that's good.
did it, she was like, nobody's gonna know but you. So I came in, I was like, does anybody notice anything? And they were like, oh, your hair's nice. I'm like,
Blowhorn.
Wait, she's looking. We walk in and she's looking like,
because I'm
Waiting for it.
scared.
what the hell?
Because I'm scared. I'm very self-conscious about wigs. Something about them. But
I feel
I
you.
know.
You
Get
look good,
you
girl.
look good.
Thank
you deserve. Hold on, shit. You deserve. You deserve that wig. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Edges and all. All right.
And kudos to you for getting it right, because a lot of girls just don't. And I'm like, okay, if it looks worse on than off, then you need to try it.
right.
Yes.
And I've
Yes.
had my bad days, trust me, but not that
So
many.
you don't do lace fronts,
Yeah.
Claudia?
No. What do you do?
No,
Really?
I do clip-ins. I have like snapping pieces. Like I got it. You can see it right there. See right there.
You got good
Okay.
edges though.
Okay.
I do.
You got good edges. You got
But,
good edges.
Yes.
I will say the last couple shows, like the last couple of reality shows, a lot of times you just use different hair people all the time. So just having a lot of people, my hair is definitely like damaged. Like look at how short the front is now. So
How do you keep your edges? And you run, you work out, you sweat. How do you keep those edges on fleek doing all that sweating?
well, I don't like weaves, and,
Okay.
and I really didn't use any kind of weave until I would do clip-ins. So when
Okay.
the day is over, I can snap it out, and I let my real hair breathe. The problem with the edges is when you do weaves, the braids that they sew the hair to, it puts a lot of stress and it kind of breaks off.
Okay.
So if you do weaves, but then the longer you do that, then you kind of have to get the weave, and it's kind of like a vicious circle. So I just try to I would let it breathe sometimes.
But I've seen girls who wear weaves, but under the weaves, they shit look like minute bows. I mean, the shit, it's
Yeah.
back to the motherland under them damn
They've been
tracks.
probably doing it for too long. And then,
Oh,
if
okay.
you don't let your scalp breathe, you have to let your scalp breathe. Like every once in
Yeah.
a while, you gotta take that shit out.
Okay.
But you know what's crazy? Guys will talk so much shit about
They
weave,
sure
Yeah.
but they will sure go up to the girl with the long ass
They
weave.
Hell
in her back.
yeah.
fucking will.
Because I did an experiment, right? I went to the same club 2 weeks in a row. And 1 week I went and I had my newscast and my real, hair, my, shoulder length. And it was like, hi, ma'am. Like, you look nice this evening. And then the next week I had the little hair on my back and it was like, what are you, Brazilian? You're exotic. And I was like, y'all ain't shit. Because I'm the same.
They could be talking,
girl.
they be talking, you don't need no weave, my sister. Go back to the
Yep.
natural and all that shit. And then you wear your little shit in an afro. They be like, get your India Irie looking ass out my way.
True.
So I can
If
get
that
them
ain't-
bundles
that
over there in that
is
corner.
viral.
I'll need y'all to decide. And
Wait,
stick
I have a
with it.
question
They
for
don't
you and
fucking
Bree real
know.
quick since we're on this topic. Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever been with a dude and he says something about the girl, but he's pretending it's something about her clothing that he likes, but she's really fine, and you thinking if she was not cute, you wouldn't even say that. Like he was like, "Oh baby, look at her pants. Oh, you should get something like that."
He looking
I'ma
at that ass.
But she's fine though.
Yeah.
He
Does
just
that happen?
He needed an extra 5 seconds to stare at her without you getting mad at him. Like if we look
Y'all
at
do
her together.
the same shit too, Claudia. Y'all be like, don't I know him from something? He look familiar to you. You be doing that, yeah.
Oh, he'd be like, that's my homie or my brother.
yeah,
brother.
yeah. Like,
I
I
don't do
was
that.
just wondering. That just popped in my head. That just happened not too long.
Man. Bree, what else is happening out here in the streets?
Y'all, my man. They saying bad stuff about my man.
Oh Lord. Who?
What they say about Flavor Flav?
I don't get slapped with my flip flop, okay? Okay, so have you guys noticed that Nelly has been in the news?
Yes.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Headlines about raping someone. Now,
Yeah.
I'm on the other side of this. I'm a woman, so when a woman says she's been raped, I like to listen to her,
Yeah.
hear her out. But nowadays, you just don't know when somebody is going to
Lie.
lie to get wherever the fuck they need to get.
Yeah.
So this 20-year-old woman in Seattle claims that she met him at the club, went in his section, got all drunk. He invited them back to the hotel, brought her to the room, and proceeded to have sex with her without her consent.
Right,
On the tour
right.
bus, right? On the tour
Right,
bus.
on the tour bus.
Yes.
That's what I heard is
Yeah,
on the tour bus.
yeah.
Oh yes, to the tour bus. And when she said no, he did it anyway. And a woman came and kicked her out and threw $100 at her.
Mm.
Damn,
Yeah.
100? She could at least do it like fucking.
$100 bill.
Wow.
She's 21 though.
But this is how I feel. Nelly don't go nowhere without Miss Jackson. That's number one. I don't know where the hell Miss Jackson was at. You know who Miss Jackson is?
Yeah.
Where the hell was Miss Jackson?
Ah, shit.
I don't put nothing past no dude or anybody or any girl.
But rape?
I don't think so. I don't think so, though.
Yeah,
I think she's lying.
Yeah, it sounds like, and she sounds like a white girl. Sound like a white girl again.
I think she is white.
Yeah,
Is she white?
That's what
white.
I think. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Because nobody has seen her or heard from her?
Yeah, but the way that they arrested him that fast, they don't do that for no sisters.
You're
I mean,
right.
they arrested him
You're
within
right.
hours.
Here's
Right.
the problem
Yeah.
with this case, which I don't want to say anything yet because we don't really know.
Right.
And I feel like we make a mistake, and women, we really have to be careful with this because we are especially quick to doubt the women, and that's why women don't want to come forward. And then these celebrities get the benefit of the doubt why do we think someone wouldn't do it just because they're famous?
True.
Right.
And yes, I do know there's a lot of white women that, if daddy found out they messed with a black man, that's the first thing they go straight rosewood on us.
Yeah.
So I just want to wait and see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've worked with him before and he was cool with me, but I also know of guys that have tried stuff on me that no one would ever think in a million years.
Really?
Celebrities as well, slipping stuff in drinks, all kind of stuff that you would never
Damn,
think.
somebody slipped something in your thing?
Yeah.
Who?
An old R&B singer, an
R-
R&B
Charlie
group.
Wilson.
No,
Group?
no,
Hell no.
no.
Hell no, Charlie.
He's not that old, but it's someone that was in a group, and it's like, and I didn't really know what happened that night until he bragged about it a lot years later. It ends up feeling like a bad dream.
Oh, damn.
And I woke up with my clothes on,
Oh,
so I
damn.
didn't think anything happened to me. But then the drug is, I mean, this isn't Nelly's case, right?
Okay.
Because there was I don't think there was a drugging involved
No,
like
right,
that.
right.
But like it makes you really have amnesia. And you
Oh,
feel like
damn.
you feel like you just had a weird dream.
Was it Cisco from Drew Hill or some shit?
No. I would have whipped his ass. I
Did some blonde peroxide on the sheets when you woke up?
I don't know. I've
That's
had
crazy.
stuff like that happen to me
That happened to me
before.
too.
And
Where somebody put something in your drink?
Yes.
Damn.
Put something in my drink, and I woke up with a wet vagina.
Damn.
I don't
Damn.
remember it. I don't remember anything, but I woke up with a wet vagina.
It's
Right,
very common.
damn.
If you get a room full of
Interesting.
women,
That's
most
never
women
happened.
have
So-
been sexually abused in some kind of way.
Wow.
Whether, and people think that rape is just someone in the bushes jumping out and attacking them, and it's
Right.
not. It could be like, you're with someone, you're like, I'm not really ready, and then they come on, and they push you, and they, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Oh,
there's
yeah.
different levels of it, and I really hate women that lie on it because of women that has happened to, then we don't want to come forward, and then I hate men that get away with it. And because of their privilege or their celebrity, and
Yeah.
then they she's just trying to get my money. Everyone's not trying to get a check,
Right,
So
right.
we'll see what happens if she's evidence. And
Yeah,
if she's
that's
lying, I feel like there should be a law that when you falsely accuse
Yes.
someone of rape,
You go to
then
jail.
there should be a penalty.
Absolutely.
That's why I
Absolutely.
didn't want to discredit her off the bat.
And the mic, baby, you're so
But
off the
his
mic.
his
got me
girl
mic'd up.
his
But we can't hear you.
Oh,
We
okay.
can't hear you
no,
live though.
his girlfriend is definitely sticking by him. No, she's all on the gram. Miss Jackson,
Jackson?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's not going. First of all, she's not gonna mess that up.
Hell no.
She's not going anywhere.
Well,
but
she messed Floyd
Floyd,
up,
but
and he
she-
got
because Floyd
but
put
she-
hands on women. Okay,
Yeah. But
Let's
she went
back up.
from Floyd to Nelly, so shit.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
She had a backup plan.
Yeah.
So shit. She's
you gotta
she gonna
pick
do the
your
Amber
poison.
Rose thing. Amber Rose, she knows how to get a backup plan. She's
Yeah.
like, okay, who just got signed? Okay.
Right.
But
Somebody's-
everyone's kind of down a level.
Yeah,
You know
she
what
kind
I'm
of
saying?
downgrade. She got to do
Yeah.
what she can do.
Yeah. Do what she can do.
Now, speaking of rape allegations, Claudia, you heard about Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
And what's interesting, for those who don't know, do y'all know about Harvey? He's
Yes.
an executive, huge executive in the industry, and they've said for years
Pulp
he's been,
Fiction, huge movies.
I mean, huge, big movies, and they said he's been raping and sexually abusing
That I
women for
believe.
years. Yeah, I mean, hell, there's audio of him
Yeah.
actually doing it in the process of groping a lady.
Wait,
and she's
where did they get this audio from? though?
it was an undercover sting because someone a couple of years ago went to the cops and they wired her up. She went back up there and he was still campaignning.
And still
Damn.
on.
He was
Still-
begging her to watch him while he took a shower, and he would masturbate, or he would just
Oh.
make
Ew,
her
I
watch.
was like, I want to
Oh,
see
yeah.
that
And the
shit.
day before he
Yeah.
had grabbed her boobs.
Yeah.
So what's crazy? It's very common in Hollywood. Like for like the first 10, 15 years I was here, I really didn't pursue my acting because I had a couple experiences with like you meet these people and they automatically assume like you're there for them, like that's just they're entitled to you.
Oh yeah.
And this guy is gonna get punished quickly. It's all white women. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they're gonna act swiftly. And like major A-listers, Mel
Yeah.
Streep, Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Damn.
Gwyneth Paltrow, all of them are coming out against this dude. I mean, big name women are saying this dude got up on him.
And they never said anything till now, though?
Yeah, well, now it's all coming out, so everybody's putting
Everybody waits. You notice that?
their
Well,
yeah.
it's like this. You don't want to be caught out there because
By
once
yourself,
again, you
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
get believed. Like if you say a celebrity or someone powerful, first of all, he can ruin you in this business.
And he will threaten that to women. He has threatened women like,
wow.
"Hey, don't say nothing. I'm running this
I am
thing."
who I
So
am.
And he is.
He is.
And think about it. He has settled with 8 different women, 8 different lawsuits he's paid out. So people have known about it. People in his company have known about it, and they were complicit. They helped out with this. Like they were with it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy in Hollywood. You know, I just saw on Twitter.
Like the wave is changing though in Hollywood. It's like the men get it now.
Well, you know, I just saw on Twitter that Terry Crews said that he was somebody tried something sexual with him.
A guy?
Yeah, yeah. He's on Twitter now talking about this.
I wonder who.
Wait,
Yeah,
did he go through with it or?
No, I'm learning about it now. I hope they
okay.
didn't do nothing to the man. So
Damn.
He is too damn
But
big.
you know
yeah,
what?
he's too big to be getting
fold
fondled.
But
people
let me tell you, you know what's funny? And I don't know if this is a real thing, but when people start seeing you like on every movie, like, how did he get that? How did he get that? They kind of start saying that they're doing something to get these. And Terry Crews at one point was on and I'm not saying if he did anything or not, but I'm saying at one point he was on a lot of movies. Every 2 seconds he got a TV show, but people, that's the stigmatism. That's what they say. Like, oh, what's he doing sucking dick for? Get on the thing. I mean, I hope that's not true, but that's what people be saying.
He's on Twitter talking about it now.
It's a grimy business.
Yeah.
It is, and it's like people are so critical, like, oh, what have you worked on lately? It's like, do you understand how hard it is to sustain a career for 5, 10, 15, 20 years in this grimy business where you could be really good at what you do, but then the next person is just more willing to just do whatever.
So have you ever been like, and not to name no names or nothing, has that ever happened to you where like somebody was like, okay, Claudia, I'm gonna give you this role if you suck my dick or do whatever?
Not as blatant as that, but I had an incident that I have spoken about Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal,
I
really.
talked
Tell
about
him,
that.
what happened with Steven Seagal.
So we had an audition at his place, and I felt I felt nervous, but I went the first year, and it was totally fine. Like, he had an office, it was production people there, it was females, casting directors, it was like a bunch of business. You can tell it was legit, right? So I didn't get that role, but I came close. A year later, they were auditioning for something else. Since the first time was successful, I mean, it was like safe, it was okay. Right. I went again. This time I went, it's like maybe like 7 o'clock. It was winter, so the sun, it was dark already. And it's just me, him, and his assistant, and no one else is there. And I'm thinking, oh shit. So we're waiting for someone to come for us to do a reading. In the meantime, he's like, let me give you a tour of the house. His house is not all that. Like, I'm actually, I'm quite surprised that his house was kind of junky.
Oh, wow.
Like, but in the hills, but junky.
Yeah.
So anyways, he's giving me a tour of the house, and he's like, and I'm just trying to make small talk because it's like, you should, I don't know what it is with us. We know we should just get the hell out of there, but then you're thinking, am I overreacting? I should play nice. It's a thing that I think we have to start raising our daughters differently to be a little bit more suspicious because we're taught to be nice, right?
Yeah,
to men, be nice, be nice, be nice. So he took me upstairs. He's like, oh, and this room is where I have all my jade and relics and stuff like that. And when I get nervous, my neck gets tight, so I was doing all that. And he's like, why don't you lay down and I give you a massage? And he locked the door. And I'm like, no, I don't need a massage. He's like, well, I have oils that will straighten your back out. And I'm like, oils will straighten my back out? Some powerful oils. Like, you must think I'm stupid as fuck. So I was like, no, I'm good. And then he grabbed my arm and he pulled me on top of his lap.
Oh, damn.
And he was like, just come on, this is what I do. I've studied, in Far East, and I know what I'm doing. And I'm like, no. And I had to really think, shit, this is a dangerous situation. I have to talk. I got to get out of the situation. I have to say what I got to say to get out of here. That is the number one goal. To get out. So I just said I had stomach ache, we have cramps, whatever.
Yeah.
And I just said, I'll come back another time. Like, I really don't feel good. He's like, you're not going to act like this when you come back? And I said, no, I won't. Like, I'll be back. And I want to hang with you. And I felt so dirty. And I felt so like.
But you didn't do nothing.
But
just being around a motherfucker like that.
When you want to be like, okay, as a woman, you think, if someone ever did that to me, I'm fuck you. I'm gonna cuss them out. And then when it happens, you're not really big and bad when you're in this man's house.
Yeah, he locked the door on your ass.
I'm like, I got diarrhea.
I'm like, I'm with the kung fu.
I'm gonna say I got diarrhea.
But then you start thinking, like, okay, if something goes down, how is America gonna react?
Yeah.
What were you doing at his house?
Yeah.
What were you wearing? Why did you not know better than to go to some man's house? And sure, you were just there for an audition.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? They would come after me.
Oh, yeah.
So I said what I had to
Big
say,
time.
and then he was like, okay. So we unlocked the door, and I had to walk down the steps. And I remember just counting like 5 more steps, 4 more steps to the front door, 3. And I got to the front door, and he slapped me in the butt.
Oh, damn.
And I felt so degraded, and I just was like, okay, I'll see you later. And my tears were welling up in my eyes, and I got my car, and then there still was a gate. I had to I had to get out of there.
Yeah.
And as soon as it opened, I called my boyfriend at the time. I was crying. I can't believe it's happening. Then I called the person that set it up, and I just didn't even pursue acting after that because it just was so annoying. Then there's another director that drugged one of my girls' water.
Dang.
And you know, she went to a reading at his house again, and he gave her water, and the seal was open, but he's like, he did one of those, like, here you go.
Oh wow.
And she started getting dizzy. And when she's like, I have to go. She's married, and she's like, I have to go home to my husband. And he's like, no, just lay down. She refused, and on her way home, she flagged down a police officer. She was smart, kept the water. They had it tested, and it tested positive for the date rape drug.
Oh wow.
I would see him out after that. He's like, your girl's going around telling people that I said, well, the test came back positive on water.
Who is this?
I'll tell you off camera.
Yeah.
I will tell you, but it's a black director.
Oh damn. There's only a handful of us out here. So.
It's not John Singleton.
Okay.
It's not Spike Lee.
Okay.
It's not Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Hey, I'm thinking of one.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is pussy that hard to get?
That's what I was gonna say.
That's the thing,
my
especially in
God.
Los Angeles.
Really, especially
Is
if you're
it that
directing.
hard?
You know
My
what it is
God.
though? It's
Control,
a power thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some weak
It's a
shit.
power
If you gotta, I don't even like drunk women. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm like, yeah, let alone drugging somebody.
Right.
That's some corny bullshit
Yeah.
right there.
I just wish sex was just looked upon as more valuable, and I think it's just been cheapened throughout the years. It's more casual, and
Even
women,
more.
we have to go on a. I've been calling for a coochie strike for a long time.
Somebody in the
do
chat room
need to go
said,
to
"Was
Coochie
it Lee Daniels?" Hell no, it wasn't Lee Daniels.
He ain't checking for
Hell
that.
no.
Definitely wasn't Lee Daniels.
Oh, it would have been Montel Jordan he drugged, but not Claudia Jordan. Shit. It was Lee Shout out to Lee. I'm fucking with you, Lee Daniels.
But you
Trying
know,
to get that cameo in Empire.
I definitely want to work with Lee Daniels.
Swear, like, look, let's keep it PG for Lee.
But sex has just been cheapened to the point where like
Yes.
no one takes people that are crying rape seriously. People don't value it like they used to, and it's like it's just so accessible, and like it's to the point now where rape is not even a big deal anymore. Like
Yeah.
we got quarterbacks like Ben Roethlisberger,
Yep, still
multiple
playing.
times.
Still
And
playing.
My friends in Pittsburgh say that he's very cool with the police department, and they just like kind of just let that rock. It's just it's a known thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't you dare kneel, Negro.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
Did you guys see that it's no longer illegal to infect people with HIV in
Out
California?
here, yeah, in California, they got a new law.
It cheapens every day. Sex
Yeah,
is-
have you heard about that law, Claudia?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
So it's
where
like-
it's not a felony no
It's a
more. If you give a
misdemeanor.
motherfucker AIDS, and I think that's because
Knowingly.
knowingly. I think that's because of people like Charlie Sheen. A lot of these people in the dominant society
Oh,
are
wow.
using all this meth and heroin, and they're getting that shit. So they're now decriminalizing it. That's what it looks like.
It's unbelievable that
Yeah.
that is they've lifted that. Of course, if you don't know, it's one thing, but if you do know, like,
Right.
people are like being vindictive with it.
Right?
Like-
Yes.
That's
That
why
shit
you
is
use
crazy.
protection though.
especially women.
Yeah.
Because they feel like, oh, I'm finna go get everybody that ever touched me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a lot harder for women to give it to men. It's so much harder. It's like 8 times harder for a woman to give it to a man.
Yeah.
Because like you're not going up in you. Like
Right,
that.
right. That shit is crazy. But man, out here in the industry, there's all types of sexual deviancy. When you were on The Price is Right, you knew about you learned about that whole Bob Barker scandal. There was a scandal with Bob Barker. Y'all remember that?
He tried to holler at her?
Yeah. No. I mean, Bob Barker. No,
He
Bob.
tried to holler.
Did he? I mean, I know. Did he? Bob tried to
Is
holler.
there a Bob story?
Bob Barker? No, I was just talking about how Bob Barker, there was stories about,
Okay.
Bob was backstage making them really come on down. On
Hilarious.
that
Well, I do have knowledge of that. I did sue them myself.
Oh, you did?
I did.
I didn't know that.
I
didn't
did.
know that.
I had a lawsuit against them. They settled with me out of court.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And I have to actually say it was never Bob Barker. I
Really?
never had an issue with him. There's a whole backstory with The Price is Right. You should read Kathleen Bradley's book. She was the first black woman on The Price is Right before me.
Oh, yeah. I
She
know
was on it for
Kathleen.
many years and cool as hell.
And fine to the motherfucker,
She's
too.
beautiful, right?
yeah.
So basically, the backstory with that is he was having an affair. Well, he was messing with one of the girls on the show.
Okay.
And he found out she was with a black man, Smokey Robinson, and he was very offended by that. And then that she did Playboy, and he didn't okay that.
Hilarious.
So he ended up breaking it off, and I think she got fired. So then it was like some people think that it was more of a retaliation thing against him. Now, I'm not clearing him of. He never tried anything with any of us. But with that being said, he never was like that with me. But there definitely was a environment of that there with some of the producers. I had an issue with the producers.
Okay.
So he ended up getting fired and being a car salesman after that. But he had been abusing and messing with women for a long time and just doing a lot of fuck shit.
Yeah.
And there definitely was that good old boys vibe there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as far as Bob, I mean, I wasn't there when he was younger, but I will have to say, like, being there, he never tried anything with any of us.
Okay.
But he was also 147.
Yeah, but somebody was sucking that
Like,
damn decrepit dick. Which one of those chicks? One of them. Which one of the women? It was one of
I
them.
think it was
Was it
Diane.
Okay, was she older?
Yeah, she was one of the original girls. I think it was Diane Parkinson that he had.
Okay.
I think it was Diane.
Wow.
But yeah, he had a relationship with her, and it went bad. And I think there was a lot of like tit for tat stuff on that show. But listen. When someone fucks up, I'll say it. When they're innocent of something with me, I have to say it as well.
Right, of course.
You know?
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Oh yeah, I got a little check from them.
Okay.
Rack them up.
Hell yeah.
I was at the swap meet buying diamond crosses and stuff. Putting rims on niggas' cars. What you need, boo? You need some Jordans?
Sugar mama and these niggas. With
I
your
was.
Price is Right check.
Wait, do you have a boyfriend right now? Are you dating? Because
Well,
last time
she
had a dude,
you had
right?
a prospect. No, she
Yep.
had a prospect.
Oh, okay.
That's the only person I've been with. Like, he's the only person I've been with the whole year. So we're not together, but we're still talking. It's just it's in a weird place. He's not ready for a relationship. Like he's coming out of
Ass where he at.
well, he had a long, drawn out divorce.
Okay.
That kind of put a bad taste in his mouth. But he's a good dude. Like I have nothing.
So y'all still talking stuff?
Yeah, I've talked to him today. Good people. I have nothing bad to say about him. Classy guy,
So
smart.
you're still single?
I'm still single, and I've only it's been a dry year for me.
Really? Lord.
He's the only person I've been with.
It is. It's dry.
Why is it dry for you, Claudia? Why is it dry? Let me.
Have you seen these men out here? What we have to choose from? I'm serious.
That's
There's
what
not-
the girls
We were
say here.
just saying that.
And I know it
He
sounds like
lying.
oh you're exaggerating. I have so many amazing single black female friends that just are in the same boat. They're just having the toughest time. And there's something with this generation that they don't want to man up. They don't want a relationship. The gram got them thinking that they're like everyone's bigger than they really are. Everyone's like, why am I gonna settle with one girl when I could just be in the clubs with multiple, or just better yet, leaning on my boy and swag surfing with my dude instead of being with my girl. Like, I don't know what's going on with love. I feel like a lot of people just aren't with it. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like they don't value it no more. Everything is just real.
Fake.
Quick sex type of thing.
Yes.
It's just real sexual gratification, that type of thing.
So everybody watching, once you have sex with someone that you are in love with and you trust and you value and you think the world of them, there's no comparison with any quick fuck with the hottest Instagram girl, the richest athlete. There's no comparison than with someone that you trust and you love. It's just not even the same ballpark. So like y'all going for these quick little nuts and stuff like that. and that's really what
Quick
they are.
little ones,
But
guys.
it's like,
Yes.
if they would just like forget what the songs are saying, and the trend is to like be like, love is corny, but it's not. It's beautiful, and that is so much. It's so dope to like wake up and roll over into someone that you like really fuck with like that and love.
Real
And I
shit.
just wish people would just like.
LA's a little weird though
needs a man to
too.
fuck up.
LA's a little weird.
What are we doing?
I deserve love. Shit.
You are silly.
Oh my
What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, how's it going? This is Truth from Vegas.
Truth from Vegas. How you doing, sir?
Man, I'm doing good. P, how you doing, man? How y'all doing, ladies?
Hey.
True.
Yeah, so I got a quick question.
Any day,
You feel
brother.
me
Any
now?
day. Any goddamn day, brother. Go ahead.
You know, it's going to throw off what y'all talking about, you feel me? But
What else is
I
new?
done had
Y'all
a few
niggas never
little-
stay on topic. We be talking about government
had a-
funding, and these niggas call up. Well, I'm trying to buy a
Nah,
used
nah,
car.
nah.
What's the
Y'all
best?
talking
What's the best
about
gas
love.
mileage?
Y'all talking about love. I'm talking
Okay.
about the game.
Go ahead, man. What's up? Let's talk about it.
All right, so I done had a couple of chicks since I've been out here in Vegas and shit. I'm from LA or whatever. And they straight. You feel me? And I ain't gonna front. I've been holeless and doleless for like a year now.
Damn, holeless and
But it
doleless.
seemed like
Okay.
man, I mean, working square jobs and shit. It's cool. I'm bringing in my bread, but it's not what I'm accustomed to.
Okay.
Now I got this one little chick. She done chose up. She cool and whatnot. I'm trying to sit her down.
Okay.
She all on the team. I'm paperback pimping. She give me what I need when I need it. You feel me, to help get shit done.
Are you a pimp?
But I'm trying to take it to the next.
Paperback.
Well, let me translate.
What is that?
Let me translate. He's a lot of coded language here. My man is
Okay.
he's he's in the game. Basically, he's in the game.
Vegas,
but the game is a little slow, so he's been working little square jobs until he catches next
so
hole.
his 9 to 5 is selling drugs.
You know, he's like a weekend pimp.
I ain't selling no drugs.
No.
Are you
No.
Are you a pimp?
He's
paperback pimp.
He's paperback pimping. he's working. He's working like a little temp job until he get his hoes.
You're really a pimp though, for real?
Together.
Are you really a pimp for real?
I mean, you feel me? I'm a gentleman. You feel me?
No, but are you?
He's a gentleman.
But
A gentleman of leisure. No, we can't have the man self-incriminating himself. I feel him. You know.
Did you say it, a gentleman of leisure?
Yeah.
You have a new
We
title,
can't
my man.
have him incriminating himself on the phone, Claudia.
So
Claudia's over here like
Right.
Caroline Mason from First 48.
Okay.
What your mama gonna think? What your mama gonna think? You was pimping them bitches and you robbed the store, didn't you? You did it with Jimmy, Michael, you just naming names.
So you let girls go out and bust it open for men, and then you take the majority of the money?
Well, I mean, you know, sometimes it's like that. It's not necessarily I take majority of the
You're
money.
supposed to
I
take all of
the
it if
money.
you in the you
But I
all
just
of it.
make sure-
Majority. What kind of pimping y'all
Yeah,
talking
you
about?
know, I make sure shit get handled though. Bills need to get paid. They're getting paid. You feel me?
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
if you
getting
ain't getting
fed,
all of it, you ain't really
everything is
pimping.
good.
But why do they need you though? I would take out the middleman if I'm.
Say that one more time?
But why do they need a pimp to do it though? Like, I would
That is
feel
the
like,
question of the
cut out the
lifetime.
middle.
Because some of these women need direction. They don't know what they
You
doing
need
out here.
instructions
Oh
for
my
the
God.
seduction. You need
I can't stand-
instructions.
But you know what I do feel? I feel like if you can let a man control you and do it, then that's your fault. That's you, right? Don't you kind of?
But that's not really what the game is about. The game is really about
That's your
the
fault.
Bonnie and Clyde-ness of it. See, that's a lot of folks. That kind of goes over folks' head. They think that it's just a nigga in a purple suit sending motherfuckers from a Greyhound bus station to the host roll.
Hope not.
Them the kind of pimps I know.
So these women feel like they're building something with that man. They're like, it's me and you.
Well,
But then
yeah,
he's like, I'm me and you with someone else. And
Well, it's somebody. And I grew up around a lot of players in the game, so I understand the mentality. It's somebody to be in a relationship with who's not going to judge you. You did, because a lot of times women get in the game, they got to start lying and they got to sneak about what they do, and you get somebody who's down, somebody who's gonna give you some instructions, somebody who ain't gonna point the finger in a negative
I'm
way.
so
So
annoyed.
yeah, I get it.
swear.
I get it.
I hate niggas like this.
But
I do. You take advantage of a woman that probably had no father in her life. She's looking for something to like make her feel loved. You tell her what you gotta tell her to get her on board. She fucks guys. She's the one that risks getting raped, getting pregnant, getting beat up, and then she brings money
But
back to
look-
you. And you
yeah,
feel
'cause
okay
she
with
could
that?
pimp herself, really,
Fuck outta
if
here.
she
But-
wanted to.
But look, 100,
Detrimental to the black
the bitch
community.
ain't had no direction anyway. She wasn't doing nothing with
You
her
need-
life.
you need direction
She's
to a
high
job.
as shit.
You need direction. You
She's
need
high
direction.
before she met a nigga like me.
You
Once
are.
she
You know
met
what? You
me,
are
I
a
cleaned
nigga.
up
You
that
are a
stuff. I got-
nigga. That's exactly what you are. A nigga, not a black man.
You feel
'Cause
me?
You are, man. That shit is
Like,
that shit is whack.
You know, you can call it you can call it what you want.
I just did.
You feel me? But I can tell you this:
What?
the bitch love me to the moon and back.
She don't love you. She has a false
She's
sense of
scared of you.
security with you. She
You-
she don't have enough
You feel
self-esteem.
me?
If
And
I
you
meet her,
right,
I'll
you
have her
right,
off
'cause
the
I
stroll
don't
and
want
getting a
the
real
bitch hard,
job.
I want a mine.
You want what?
You feel me? It's not about the bitch hard. I want the bitch mine. That's why I said it's not what y'all talking
You want
about,
the
that love to the
bitch's
club
mind.
shit.
Okay.
But if you were
You
good
know,
at
this-
it, you
this
wouldn't
is
have
the
to do
real
the side.
game, though.
You wouldn't
I'm
have
not
to do
talking
the
to
temp
him.
job.
I'm not talking to him.
Yo, but I was
There's a lot of
thinking.
chicks out there.
I don't fuck
There's
with
a lot of
people like
chicks
that.
out there fucking for free, getting done over left and right. I ain't trying to fuck on these bitches. I'm trying to elevate these hoes. You feel me? They understand that,
Elevate these
so they
hoes.
willing.
But if
feel
you
me,
were
to
good,
get
you
with
wouldn't
a
have to do
nigga.
the temp
You feel
job
me?
thing, though. If you were good and you were really, you know what I mean? Maybe I wouldn't.
So
consider-
Layla's saying,
can't-
okay,
I
I'm saying
can't hear
maybe-
that.
Layla's saying, how come you pimping from McDonald's? That's
Exactly,
what Layla's
that's what I'm
basically
saying. Like, you might want to pick another profession because if you have to do a temp job on the side, clearly you're not a real pimp and you need to pick another position.
Nah, 100. That's
You
why
a
I was
wannabe.
calling up.
All
You
right,
feel
let-
me? Because
let me get some
I
more calls.
switched
Thank-
up my shit.
There you go.
Lord.
Thanks for the call, brother. I gotta get some more calls. I gotta get some more calls.
I just want our people to do better, and I just can't with niggas like that.
My goodness.
Sorry to
goodness.
attack your guests, but I just don't.
Oh,
want, I
no,
don't
no,
like
no,
men
no.
like that. I don't like, and then they're proud. You know what I'm saying? No, like you said, you're even
You're
whack
bad at
be-
it.
You're
You're
whack
bad.
at pimping
You're
out,
bad.
manipulating an impressionable young weak mind, and you're not even good at that.
Now,
Get yourself together.
is it cool because there's a lot of women in the game? Do you think that it's always a situation of being taken advantage of? Because there's a lot of women who willingly get in the game on their own.
You mean prostitution?
Yeah, prostitution, whatever you want to call it.
I don't know. I don't really talk to hookers like that. That's really not my demographic.
It's LA. There's a lot of them out here that you wouldn't know.
My girls been through escrow. You know what I'm saying? They got degrees. Like I try to hang with people that I can learn stuff from, and I just feel like we gotta stop glorifying all that bullshit. I really do. I really care about the black community. I really do, and I feel like when we let that shit be okay and cute and it's funny, it's not funny and it's not cute to me. Because I think about that girl like, so when your pimp works at McDonald's. So when
that's what I'm saying.
That is a
So how do you feel? Like you got to look in the mirror and be like, I really got to do better in my life.
Herself.
Man.
And how much is she making? What kind of deal is he getting her?
Man, that's why my man he's weekend pimping. You can't do weekend pimping. What's up? Who's calling?
Sorry, you guys. I had to.
Who's calling?
Hey, Tariq. I just wanted to give y'all a shout out.
Hey,
I
who's
like
this?
the show with Bree and Layla.
Thank you so much. What's your name? What is your name?
Latropic.
Oh, what's up,
remember
Latropic?
you.
Oh, what's up,
remember her.
Latropic? I see. How
She
you
used to
been?
call.
She's called all the time.
With the other.
I'm good. I just wanted to give y'all a shout out.
Everything good out there? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, is everything good out there?
Yeah, I said I just wanted to give y'all a shout out.
There you go. Thank you so much, Latropic.
Thank you, boo.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Now, Bree, what else is happening out here in the news?
You just called me on the Layla.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hey.
Okay.
never ready.
No.
Look what I got to work with.
So the Miami Dolphins offensive line coach got busted.
Yes. Yes. Speaking of women in the game, it was a sister who got his ass.
Wait, she got him, but she was like, I don't give a damn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to the
For those who don't
stripper.
know, there's a sister. She's in the game. Some people are like, she's a stripper and all that. She's a hustler. I ain't mad at her. And the coach, one of the line coaches for the Miami Dolphins, he sent her a video of him doing cocaine.
Several of them.
Yeah, he's lighting them shits up. I mean, he's snipping lines like, oh, I would like to put this on your pussy. And she put it on. She posted it online, and he ended up resigning. And she said, look, I did this for the culture because y'all shitting on black players, y'all shitting on Kaepernick, so I'm doing this for the culture. I take my hat off to her. She's all types of nigga bitches today. They calling that woman nigga bitches. They're calling her every name under the book, which is interesting because when people like Tiger Woods got put out there by those white girls he was messing with on the side, nobody was calling them all types of bitches and hoes and stanks. They weren't doing that shit to them.
They were
victims.
accomplished victims.
They were victims.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Gloria
With
Allred was right up there
escrow
hugging
and
on them.
homes. Good credit.
Yes. They were all getting hugged up on. And now this sister is all types of nigga bitches.
I appreciate this sister in this case.
I love her.
Because she did
Yeah.
it for the culture.
Yes, indeed.
And she also exposed, the bullshit. Like, the coaches are out here doing lines and you tripping on a brother that's
On
kneeling.
Yes.
On a brother that's kneeling.
Sis, I salute you.
Yes.
I don't approve of you being,
She was a reverse bed wench. That's what I think. They thought that she was a regular bed wench. And that's another thing. A lot of these people be having these sisters on the side, on the low, on the quiet. You dig? And not saying anything.
Yeah,
and
they don't wanna say nothing about
they don't want to say nothing about that. And I'm glad that she put his ass on out there. I love it. That's what's up. Layla, it's on you. What we got?
Wait,
Real
no.
fast.
First, before I get to the news, I was reading these comments about. Okay, so Tariq had us in the studio this weekend, you guys, right?
Yes. We're doing like a pilot for a reality show, by the way, guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he actually had me and Bree singing, and I was just
Lord.
laughing at these comments. Somebody called us the Pointless Sisters. Destiny's bastard child. I mean, it was so funny.
It was like that.
They was some funny
God.
shit on here. And then they said they said that's sad. Tariq had him gassed up.
No, we were.
He
Yes,
came in there like Ike Turner.
That shit was so, man, the comments on there was funny. We do
was-
sound bad,
That shit was
though.
horrible.
It was funny as hell. Wait till y'all see it. It was
man.
the stuff we shot is funny
Was this
as
a dare?
shit.
That's what it says on the comments.
I know people are talking mad shit.
Oh, Michael Eric Dyson, what's up? He just said what's up on
Hey.
What's up,
on
Mike?
live.
How you doing, Michael Eric
Hi,
Dyson?
Mike.
Yes.
Mike, with some big ass words you be using. I tried to read one of his books. Hell, I wouldn't got my damn GED. I don't know shit he talking about.
He is brilliant.
This brother's brilliant, man.
Oh
Love
my
him.
God.
Man.
IZMradio.com, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me go live on Instagram too.
Oh shit.
What do y'all
Yeah.
think about what do y'all think about still tattooing somebody's name or face? Y'all hear about Janae?
It's a curse. It's a curse. sis.
Janae?
Yeah, Janae Aiko got
Aiko.
Big Sean's whole head tattooed.
It's a curse, sis.
Claudia, have you ever gotten do you have any tattoos?
No.
Oh, you don't have no tattoos? I never noticed. I just noticed that you have no tattoos.
When I got married and it was a nose, we were in Vegas at the Hard Rock, and he wanted to get my name on his chest. He wanted me to get his name on the back of my neck. So we went to the tattoo place at the Hard Rock, and all the letters looked very jailhouse to me. So I decided not to go for it. I'm so glad because we were over within like 3-4 months.
Damn.
And I'm like, I've never had a tattoo. Like I don't.
What?
I like tattoos on other people, but I don't want one.
What made all these years you just said I'm just not getting a tattoo? You just
I
said
like
that.
my skin.
Yeah, I'm
just,
surprised.
Like, unmarked.
I did mine young. I had a guy's name tattooed on me twice, but it was the same guy.
Oh,
the
damn.
Same guy.
That was crazy.
Remember,
That's crazy.
I think I don't know if I told you that story. I came home with it and I was like, "Ooh, look, baby," and I got it on my stomach, right? And you know what his ungrateful ass said? Can nobody see that shit?
Hilarious.
God
Go
damn.
back and get another one. So why do you think I have this big ass butterfly?
God
Oh my
damn.
God.
Because it's a cover up.
I can't do it.
No.
I did it. I was young. I was 18, sprung.
It's a curse.
You think so?
Yes.
And yeah, we broke up right after.
Every single time. Like, every single time. It's a curse. I ain't never seen nobody get their man entire head.
But she got
I
the
know.
full
Janae
head.
Eichel got the whole head
he must
tattooed.
got some
on.
really good D.
Yeah, you can tell. And just
She said you can tell.
You can tell. You can tell.
Yeah, Big Sean do look
Janae
like
is
Yeah,
in line.
he's
okay?
quiet and just his confidence.
they
you can
call
tell.
him Big Sean.
You could tell he's working with something. But I feel like, I can't commit barely to a hair color. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there's
Damn.
and I just haven't really expected any of these relationships to work out. So I just kind of feel like it's just like a 3, 4, 5 month trial anyway.
Right,
So
Yeah.
right. 3, 4, 5.
Now, how long was your marriage, Claudia?
it took a year to get out of it, but we were together for like 3 months, and then
That's it?
Yeah, we still had a girlfriend, so that kind of put a damper on.
Oh,
the
damn.
relationship.
Whoa,
Hate when that
whoa,
happens.
whoa.
He still had a
That's
girlfriend?
crazy.
Yeah, it was stupid. We'd rushed into it. We didn't even know each other like that. It was dumb. You know, you on the phone with someone till 4 a.m, birds chirping.
Yeah.
Someone tells you that you're their soulmate, and then they ask you get on a knee in Vegas. Oh, that's so cute. Let's go get married in jeans and shit.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
And the next, they start
Dang.
tripping, and it was bad.
God
It was
damn.
a bad ending.
No, he caught you slipping.
He did. You know what? My mother was pressuring me every day, like, have you met someone? I want some grandkids. And it just was like, I feel like they say when you're not looking, that's when it comes. And it just came out of nowhere. I just went for it. It was stupid. I should have just waited. I'm an Aries. We're reckless like that. We just do shit first.
When is your birthday? Aries, that's
April 12th.
April 12th.
We
Okay.
reckless
love
too.
it.
though. I
We do shit
too.
first,
I
and we
do
think
too.
about it later. Like, I should have
Yeah,
done
we
that.
reckless too. Sagittarius, we so
Yeah.
reckless.
Fire, right? Fire signs, we fucked up.
Yeah, we just do whatever.
Go to
We
Vegas,
like-
lose all my money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Come
Let's go to
home.
Miami out of nowhere.
Man. Bree, what else is happening out here in the streets? Look at Bree. Look at Bree.
She doing the Layla.
Look at Bree doing Layla shit. Doing Layla shit.
Y'all need some
All
stories?
under-
Yeah.
No, I wanna
We'll get
talk
some from
about-
you. I like to
wanna
put them
talk
on the
about
spot.
y'all Dumb ass president that's addressing the nation
annoying.
and calling Puerto Rico Puerto Rico
He said
with a horrible accent.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Why? Every week, I
just
want to
doing
come in here
dumb
one
shit.
week and not have anything to say about Donald.
Man.
Is that ever gonna
that's
happen?
Not gonna
Like
happen.
he is a horrible person. I still to this day can't believe he's our president. Like,
Man.
It's like he's still on a reality show, right? Where every week he has to
Yes.
up the ante, so he has to do something every single week. He feeds off people talking about him. He
Yes.
needs that.
He loves
attention.
that shit.
Today he had the hockey team that won, whatever the Philly, whatever team that won. I don't really follow hockey, but he had them at the White House today, and he was so happy that someone
somebody
showed up.
came.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah.
the
Hilarious.
whitest sport. They
Yeah,
showed up,
exactly.
and he just was just so happy.
Were you on one of the apprentices? The
I
celebrity?
did too with him.
Oh wow.
And he hired me to host the Miss Universe pageant. I judged Miss USA. I judged Miss Universe. We did a bunch of stuff together. We used to be friends. I have his cell phone number in my phone.
Damn.
He used to call me. We used to be friends. We've had conversations about race. We had conversations about Barack Obama.
Yeah.
When he was running against McCain, I was in his office and we were talking, and he's like, I like your guy, but John McCain's a friend of mine, so I feel like I have to support him.
Right.
And then look where we are now. I like soldiers that weren't captured and war heroes.
damn.
You know what I mean? Like, so
Damn.
there's no loyalty there, but there are some people that he rides for, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but you have to just always agree with him, I guess you'd say. But he's
And
a lot different than when he was when we were friends. I
now
guess.
you had sense enough to say, hey, I can back up. He was a friend, but I can back up off his ass with the bullshit.
I backed
Omarosa though.
I
She
backed
is
up during the
all
birther.
in.
Yeah. But Alma fucking Rosa, her ass, she rode the coon train all the
did.
way to the station.
Sure fucking did.
You and Omarosa kind of had a fucked up relationship.
Yeah.
What happened with you and Omarosa?
Well, okay, a mutual friend of mine, of ours, told me that I should get to know her, that she's misunderstood like I am. So she came to one of my parties years ago. And then we became cool. I never watched her on TV. I didn't watch Apprentice until I got on it. Like I didn't, just like Housewives, I really didn't watch it until I got on. Like maybe a year before I just started like watching a little bit. So anyways, we were friends outside of Apprentice. I never watched her behavior on that show. And we were cool, you know, we'd go to events sometimes, and a lot of times I go to events, and if I was with her, they would be like, you can come in, but she can't.
Oh.
And one time we got, like, they didn't let us in a club, and they put it on YouTube, like,
damn.
and it looks like it says, D-listers denied, right? But
shit.
I went to the door, and the owner was like, Claudia, pull me inside, he goes, we like you. We hate your friend. No, we don't like her. And I go, dude, there's paparazzi outside. You're going to make me look like I can't get in? He goes, you can come in. I go, but she rolled with me. Like, I can't. And I was still being a good friend back then.
Yeah.
So we left, and I just took the L. And they put that shit on YouTube. It got, like, so many hits. It's still out there. You can look it up.
Damn.
But I never threw on the bus. So we became cool. And then, like, fast forward to, I did Apprentice. And then I did Celebrity Apprentice All-Stars. And we were on the same team. All the black people were on one team.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
And every
Do I
single...
remember that?
Was that purposely?
I mean...
Yeah,
like,
they,
do I
with
remember-
Trump.
I hope y'all represented.
Every black person was on one team, and the other team was on.
It was you. Who else? Who were the other black people?
Omarosa. Latoya Jackson,
Oh, that's right. She
Dennis
was on there.
Rodman, Little John. There's 5 of us, and then we had like.
Was that the one with Arsenio? He was on there one season.
No, he just was like he wasn't on our season, but he was like a consultant.
Okay,
So anyways,
okay.
long story short, every single week they would say the black team lost, so that someone from our team had to get fired. So I was like, wait, this doesn't seem. I know we won our challenge, but I was project manager, so I got fired. So we had made a pact before we did the show that we weren't going to throw each other on the bus, and we were going to just go try to get each other to the top 5 or whatever, and then it's like every man for themselves.
Right.
She started doing little fuck shit early on. I'm like, okay, you know. And it was we did the show a month after Michael Clark Duncan's funeral.
Oh, yeah.
He was a friend of mine as well, and I started looking at her sideways after that funeral, to be honest with you. I went on the Wendy show and talked about it, and that's when we fell out, because the bitch had a red carpet at the funeral. TMZ was there, CNN.
Yeah, she was at there
makeup,
flossing. Yeah.
touch-ups, no tears. She had gone through his you know, she invited all his A-lister friends. She was trying to like pitch a movie. Like she had a projector to play a movie, it wouldn't work. She was mad.
Wow.
And she tried to put out this false narrative that she was mad at me because I took a picture and posted on Instagram at the funeral. I took a picture of the memorial and was like, rest in peace, he'll be missed.
So do you think she loved him?
Maybe,
real?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know a couple weeks later I heard she's at a Sparks game allegedly with hickeys on her neck. I don't know.
Damn.
Oh my
damn.
God.
After this happened, we fell out. A lot of people reached out to me, family members of his, people saying they weren't never really engaged. If you Google it, there's 2 different rings she had on at different times. I know what I saw at the funeral, and it was a mockery. And then so when I went to the Apprentice, I was looking at her sideways like, I don't really fuck with you like that anymore. Like I'm trying to give you a pass. Like maybe everybody grieves differently. And then on the red carpet at BET Awards, once I did the Wendy show, her mother rolled up on me and gave me a little punch in the arm. It was so funny.
Hilarious.
And then her mother tried to get a restraining order against me, and the police shut it down. I was like, bitch, bye. And it was
Hilarious.
so ridiculous. It was like the big story of the BET Awards that we got into a fight on the red carpet.
Wow.
That'd been a good fight though.
It's embarrassing to me because like you came on the scene talking about how you worked in the White House with the Clintons, and then you were so pro Barack Obama and you were Democrat, and then when Trump's in the office, you just like turn your whole back, and it's like you're just making a fool out of yourself.
Exactly.
And she's a coon, in my
Oh
opinion.
yeah, she's so cool.
And all that plastic surgery, she's still an ugly coon.
She ain't even a cute coon, huh, girl? She ain't even a cute.
She's a little cute.
I'm tired of Omarosa, Paris Denard,
Oh, yeah.
and Ben Carson.
Yeah.
What about you and Portia? Y'all cool yet? Y'all ain't never made up? Really?
I didn't know what you and
What is the
Portia,
purpose
y'all were
of it?
fucked up?
The reality show?
Yeah.
Portia? You and Portia?
Yeah,
Housewives
they
of
fell
Atlanta?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fell out.
It's dumb. It's TV shit. You know what I mean? Like we were cool before that. We've hung out, and then you get on the show. It's like stupid shit. You mad because I'm friends with Kenya? It's not a big deal to me. Like I don't really care. It's really nothing. But
Y'all haven't talked or nothing?
no. But we never really. It was never really that deep with us. Like we were
Right.
cool. Like if she was in New York, she'd hit me, or we'd like all hang. We have mutual friends, but it wasn't like that. So it wasn't like a.
So if you run into her now, y'all good.
No, I think she would like. She
Stab
probably-
shade, you think?
Probably, but those shows aren't designed to help you with friendships.
Right,
They're designed
right,
to divide
right.
you. So I mean, to me, I can do a reality show with you, and we can have a scene where it's fucked up, and then later on, I can be like, all right, that was seen.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you hold on to that,
Yeah.
I don't really give a shit.
Are you friends with anybody else? Like,
I talk to Cynthia all the time. I was just on the phone with
Okay.
Demetria walking in here.
Oh, yeah, you did say
And
that.
then,
Yeah.
Candy, I'm cool with her.
I love
Actually,
her.
last time I saw Nene, we were cool. So we
Oh, really?
She said last time I saw
Yeah.
When you see her last?
I saw her in Atlanta about 2 months ago.
Okay.
She came out to me. She's like, I heard you got a talk show. And she was sweet. We took a picture. But After the show, we talked at the reunion and we squashed our beef then, but they don't show that. They don't show and then I saw the crustaceans and we posted a picture and it was all over the blogs, but people still want to that shit was 3 years ago. You know what I mean? It was 2014 or
they still want to milk the beef.
Listen, if I'm still mad at someone over a scene on a reality show, I need to get a life.
Yeah.
I got other shit to worry about. Like, are we gonna go to World War III?
I know. My
this is
God.
the type of
I'm
shit y'all need
trying to squash beefs with everybody. I don't want beef for anybody. I just don't.
Yes.
Except Omarosa, I would fight her.
Ooh.
If they brought back,
I'll pay money for that.
they brought back
Yes.
celebrity deathmatch.
Man. That
I'd be
shit
like,
was-
tag me in, Claudia.
I'd have to fight her with gloves though, 'cause she's dirty,
My God.
She's dirty.
filthy.
Man. Layla, what else is happening out here, dear?
Let's talk about. So you just expect me not to be ready.
I know.
Just,
I'm used to it.
You're used to it. You're
I'm
used to it. Actually,
you're an affirmative action hire, but go ahead.
shut up. Oh, this is exciting, actually.
What, dear?
Oh my God! Guess what's happening? I have
What's
to go my
happening?
Valley Girl voice. Jackie Chan announced the other day, who's at a radio station, that there is going to be a Rush Hour 4.
Yay!
I haven't seen any of those movies either.
You haven't?
You ever seen Rush
Rush
Hour?
Hour is a
No.
good ass.
Rush Hour's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good look.
But here's the gag. The gag is that they have the script, they're ready to go. They got the green light from Jackie Chan. They just need the green light from Chris Tucker. But he said, okay, so Jackie explained on the radio, he said, it's not because of money. It's not because of money with Chris. It's just that Chris doesn't have time. But what is Chris doing?
What has Chris been
yeah,
in?
that's-
No, because he stopped doing those because he stopped cursing. Remember, he gave his life over to God and he
Really?
stopped using profanity.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But didn't God invent curse words? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah. And
But then, like, a lot of
Or-
people feel like he
or
wasn't
Satan.
He wasn't as funny not cursing.
Right,
so,
right,
yeah,
right.
It wasn't going to. So I don't know if that's still the situation, but I really don't. He got to lose some weight.
is he
Yeah,
fat?
Chris-
He got that old man weight on him.
Yeah, and Chris Tucker. Yeah, I haven't seen his last comedy special on Showtime. How was it?
I've never seen. I haven't
Have you seen it?
He was so funny back in the day. Like
Yes,
I love
yes,
Chris Tucker.
yes,
I want
yes.
Chris Tucker. Come back, Chris Tucker. I want you back on
Chris.
TV in the movies and.
Jackie
Yeah.
ready, though.
We
Jackie
need, we
ready.
need that rush hour.
We need
And
that.
they've been trying to get him back in Friday. They've been trying to get him. Yeah, they've been trying to get him to do a lot of stuff, man. So hopefully he get it together. And
Yeah, so-
hopefully he does some cussing. Shit, cussing works for him. Cursing works for that brother. Man, Claudia, what else is happening out here, Claudia? What's happening in the streets, Claudia?
In the streets, we got Mike Pence being real petty, wasting
Yes.
$240,000 of taxpayer money with a stunt that he coordinated with Donald Trump.
Yep.
You're gonna go to the game on Air Force 2, which is $30,000 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Go and stage this like little outrage when you knew that they were gonna kneel. The 49ers were gonna kneel.
Right.
And then you fiend outrage, and it's just so ridiculous that he's a paid protester is what he is. If you
Yeah,
want to do
yeah.
these bullshit ass, bitchy ass stunts, then why don't you pay with your own money, Mike Pence?
Exactly.
Of course not.
And they
And
could've-
Mike Pence, why don't you be honest about who you really are, too?
Exactly.
Because when I see something behind your eyes and the way you're just so anti-LBGT community, like there's something there that you need to come out and talk to us about.
Are you saying his booty hole might be
I'm
wide?
just saying,
God.
I'm saying I think he dances to house music.
Okay. So,
I did not say anything about his booty.
so it's not really Mike Pence. It's Mike Penis. That's what you're trying to say.
I'm gonna use that one. Dance to house music. That's
Dance to
funny.
house music.
That's funny.
My God.
I think he knows how to vote. I think he's said a yes, bitch. At least. Yes, bitch. I think Trump calls him like.
Somebody had that on
Hello?
that would be
I think Trump.
Hello?
Calls,
Oh, hello. Who's this?
Hello.
Hi. Hi, Tariq.
Hello.
Hi,
Okay,
ladies.
you calling sounding young than a motherfucker.
How old are you?
Yeah.
How old are you? How old are you?
Now, what you be saying, Tariq, on Mac Lessons Radio when women sound young and sweet, we be chubby?
Yeah. Well, you sound hella young, so you look like Gabby Sidibe.
Oh no.
I'm fucking no. Lord, what's your name? What's your name?
So
What's your name?
My name is Eurasia,
Eurasia?
and I'm calling from Brooklyn.
There you
Yeah,
go.
my name is Eurasia, and I'm calling from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Huh?
Eurasia. Okay.
Yeah.
Wanna make
I don't know why I'm like having a little hard time. Like you guys are coming in slower as I speak. So can you hear me?
We can hear you, dear. You're good. We can hear you.
Okay. So, Tariq, I just wanted to say I love you. You are my big brother. And people be like, or a lot of black men be mad, like, oh, why you call that your big brother? He don't care about you. He ain't gonna give you no money. I be like, what you be saying?
Well, they are right to a certain degree. They kind of own the money on that one, but.
Oh gosh, you are so funny. I was like, shut up, you damn nigga. But no, seriously. But no, seriously, I learned so much from you. I read Player Be Played. I read all your books, but Player Be Played really taught me a lot because I was raised by my grandmother.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I had a baby by the community baby daddy.
Oh damn.
So I'm a single. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm a single mom of one son, but I learned. I charge it to the game, and you know I'm stepping my game up. All right. So this is why I'm calling because I don't want to be long-winded.
I feel you.
So
Ismbot has something to say to you. Hold on.
Eurasia sound like she looks like Loretta Devine.
Well, hold on. Ismbot, what'd you say, Ismbot?
Eurasia sound like she looks like Loretta Devine.
He said you sound like you look like Loretta Devine. I don't believe that. All right, Eurasia. Thank you for calling, dear. That was Eurasia from Brooklyn. That was Eurasia from Brooklyn.
Let y'all know that y'all ain't shit.
My Lord. Now, Bree, what's happening over there? You're on your phone. You're chilling.
I know last week we kind of brushed over the Dove situation.
Oh,
the
yeah.
ad.
Yeah.
So someone actually re-released, it was a video, I guess, or a commercial or something.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
So the black girl took the shirt off and revealed a white girl, and the white girl took the shirt off and revealed a Mexican lady.
Yeah.
So the conversation now is, if the black girl would have taken her shirt off and revealed a Mexican lady, would we still have the same reaction?
No, what it was, Dove was trying to cover their tracks. They knew that there were racial undertones to the ad. So they knew if we're going to throw in the Latina at the end, so we can say it's about diversity. No. They did it. They thought about this ahead of time. Look, soap ads have historically always had racial overtones.
Well, yeah, I definitely
they would
saw
use
what
that.
You
Yeah,
on
what
Twitter,
I posted.
yeah.
I posted how they would, in old soap ads, they would show them washing the black off people. That's been a theme for years with soap companies, and Dove has done little subliminal shit like that too. And with this ad, they tried to cover their tracks by having that same subliminal advertising, but they said, okay, we're going to throw in a Latina, so if anybody calls us out on our racist shit, we can just say, well, we're just trying to be diverse. So you ain't slick, Dove. Fuck Dove. I'm about to go get some Dial soap.
But
tonight.
Dove is the best soap for a female in their anatomy.
I
Like,
know,
it's
it's
really the one that
annoying.
doesn't get you,
That's
like,
what I normally
keeps
do.
your shit straight.
Fuck that.
I didn't think it
Get
was
some shea
racist
butter.
when I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. But then I saw the ad. I was like, I didn't really feel like it was. But then I saw some of the other stuff where they had they printed from normal to dark skin.
Yeah.
I think that is. But I don't know about this ad. I kind of feel I'm like on the fence about it.
Yeah, I think as a marketing technique, they tried to cover their tracks.
They trying to be funny.
No, they know what they were doing. Look, people sit up, and when you do advertising, you sit up and you know how to pander to certain racial demographics. You know exactly what you were doing, and they thought throwing in the Latina at the end of the thing will kind of cover their tracks so that it couldn't confuse people. No, they knew what they were doing, and those racial undertones, it's very, very common because they've done it before. They showed ads where you have a dark person that's like before and then they'll have after. They do that all the time. They do that all the time. So they're not slick.
They got away with the first one. So they're like, oh, let's try this again.
Let's try it again. So they sit up and try to figure out ways
Black
to do
men
that.
quit buying Dove soap. I don't know about the ladies.
I can't let it go.
Everybody is like vowing.
The shea butter soap.
What's up? Who's calling?
Yo.
What's up?
Good?
What's up, brother? Who is this?
Hey, this is Travis calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Travis from Atlanta. How you doing, Travis? What's on your mind?
I'm good. Hey, I was just calling in, man, to show you some love. Hey, ladies. Hey, Claudia. Hey. Bree. Hey, Layla. What's going on?
Hey.
Hey, so that girl that called in before, what's her name? From Brooklyn.
Eurasia.
Yeah. Yo, you should have just hung up on her, man, because her laugh is so fucked, man.
She was cool. I like Eurasia. Eurasia was funny. Yeah, you shouldn't. You
Man, that laugh. Hey, I was turning down my shit, man, because, hey, that was like,
My
I
laugh is
don't know.
annoying
It's just
too, though.
kinda-
I have annoying laugh.
Yeah, Layla says her laugh is. It's not.
I can
annoying.
own my shit though. My shit is annoying as hell.
Why you hating
You
on
said
the girls?
Layla. I'm not hating, man. I'm just saying.
Hey, nigga, just sitting up hating for no fucking reason. Nigga, call up to hate on the chick. God damn. Well, y'all some haters.
No, I wasn't hating, man. I was just saying her laugh was like kind of crazy, but she sounded like a pretty good girl.
Nigga, how your baby mama laugh? She probably laugh all fucked up
Like
too.
a hyena.
No, I know.
Oh, nah, nigga, I ain't got no baby mama.
How your baby daddy laugh?
That nigga was a praise dancer at Eddie Long's church back in the day. All right, nigga, get your ass off the phone, man. All right.
Wait, where do you guys think things are gonna go with all this race stuff that's happening? Like, it's gonna come to a head, right? Like, it just can't keep going on. Like, we can't keep taking this abuse.
Yeah.
White folks are getting very bold with it. Like, you know, the alt-right people. There are a lot of white folks that are stepping up and that are actually doing the right thing. Actually, that are finally being vocal and distancing themselves. Which I'm like, okay, cool. But like, there's still enough people out here that are still popping off, and it's just like, why do y'all hate so bad? Like, what is going?
Well, we are not our parents or our grandparents. That's the difference.
And they're not their parents because these are a weaker brand of white supremacists. Like they talk shit on social media, but they're not really, except the one that drove the car into the crowd. Yeah. They're not really about that life.
But they depend on infiltrating things like law enforcement.
Right. Yes.
And that's their strength right there. Yeah. They have cleverly infiltrated law enforcement from top to bottom. And this is why all these people are so pro-police and all this old stuff.
That's what that means. It's code.
That's all it is. All that it's pro-police stuff. And what they're trying to do is create an apartheid state, because what's happening, the white numbers are dwindling. This is what the whole alt-right thing is about. Mm-hmm. And they're talking about in like the next 30, 40 years, the white populations are going to be a minority. So they're trying to figure out how can we rule this thing like they do in South Africa, where the minority rules the majority. Yeah. So they're getting us in line now. This is what this whole thing of the NFL making them bow down is. We got to make these people bow down now. So right now is a very critical moment for us to say, hey, no, fuck that. Right. We're gonna have to resist this bullshit.
It's only gonna get worse.
Yeah, what do we need to do? Like,
especially right now.
Now more than ever, though, I mean, I'm seeing some people in my comments like accusing me, like, don't you have hatred for black women? I'm like, absolutely not. I'm the most pro-black. I'm on my page all the time using my platform for us all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like now more than ever, like, we got to stop supporting blogs that tear each other down, tear our people down. Yeah. We have to stop supporting shows that do that. Mm-hmm. We have to start like getting our black pride back together.
Absolutely.
And we got to stop with our bullshit with the light skin, dark skin thing, with our colorism stuff.
Yeah.
Like I see certain things, and I've been accused of that before, which is complete bullshit.
Right.
And I feel like we have to just really go back to having our black pride as a people, right? Because the defense they always have, and I've seen this in a few of my comments, well, what about us killing each other? What about Chicago? The difference with that is a criminal killing another black person is not the same thing as a paid, a servant, public servant that's being paid with tax. That's his job is to protect and serve, going out and executing black people. Exactly. So please stop comparing apples to oranges. It's two totally different things.
That's a completely deflective argument that they like to use. That's all they do. They bring that up as a way to deflect.
And I think black on black crime is like 90%, and then the white on white number is like 84%. It's like basically
the same thing.
It's almost very close. Yeah. So you kill in your demographic, you kill in your neighborhood. So let's just take that black on black term that they use. That is the biggest, I don't know.
It's a deflection tactic. That's all it is. I don't even entertain that no more, because Mike Brown didn't get killed because of Chicago. Tamir Rice didn't get killed because of no damn crime in Chicago. Sandra Bland did. And so that's nothing but a deflective tactic.
When you're pulling people over and harassing them when they're smoking a cigarette or they have a busted taillight and then they end up dead.
Yeah.
You went out, you sought that out in the beginning. So we have to just really, I mean, it's just the little things we can do in our daily lives every day, like resisting the urge to like go at each other as much.
Oh yeah, we just have a code. We have to have a code of conduct.
Do y'all feel tension though a little bit, like when you guys are out, when you see other people, like other races? Do you guys feel something?
Of course you feel.
I feel tension, but you know what? I also feel like Bree was saying, like when she moved here, no black guys talked to her, right?
Oh, get used to that
LA.
system. They don't do that in LA.
But guess what I'm saying? I know, and like mine is kind of mixed. I guess it's kind of mixed, but I notice now, even the Tiger Woodsy black dudes are like, hey sister,
they coming home.
Yeah, they could like. He was like, I was in the mall today, and he was like, hey sister, how you doing? And I was like, oh hey,
Okay, come on back home, brothers.
Yeah, they're like
the white girls put rape cases on their ass. So they gotta
and I know, brothers, I know you tired of that bland ass macaroni and cheese. And I know you tired of your chicken just be seasoned with just pepper and a dash of salt. Like, come on home, brothers. You know you want some sazon goya, you want some hot sauce and red rooster. You want all of that. You want brown sugar in your beans.
I got quiche, spam, tomatoes, kale.
Come on, brothers.
Ravioli, you name it, dude.
Come on home. You know, I know you tired of that watercress salad.
I got figs, granola, salad, tater tots, you name it.
Brothers, you don't want figs. You want sweet potato pie. You don't want pumpkin pie.
Oh,
you
boy.
no longer have to fake it.
Thanksgiving is coming, boy. The rhubarb pies are about to start being on fleek.
Oh, not rhubarb.
Blackberry pie.
Man.
You know you want that sweet potato.
Man, don't.
Man.
Hey, I give white people their credit, boy. White people can make some fucking Rice Krispie treats out of this world. You ain't fucking with a white woman with Rice Krispie treats.
That is very
My
true.
mother's white, so let me tell you this. I'm gonna give you a secret.
Yes.
When you melt the butter and the marshmallows, you add a little vanilla extract.
Oh,
to
that's
it.
what it
So you
is.
hook it up.
See,
When white women show up with them, white women have trophies for Rice Krispie. Like, I won this
It's
at
vanilla.
the Orange County Fair.
Vanilla extract is the white woman's secret.
Oh, that's what.
That's what it is.
That's how they get you.
That's shit.
That's how they get you.
Man.
Sorry, Mom. Had a great day.
Banana pudding.
Man, I'm not mad at him.
so
Let's see who's on the phone. A lot of folks are calling. What's up? Who's calling?
So this SP from Baltimore City, man.
Hey, brother, how are you, sir?
I'm good. I can't complain. Listen, Flex, what's up, ladies? How y'all doing?
Hey.
But check me out, Flex. I had to ask some information, man. I want to see if you can help me out with, right?
Go ahead.
I want to get straight into it. Listen, got this lady when I was dealing with for 2 years, right? So then, I was dealing with her, putting her under some instructions, basically, helping her out, elevate herself. So anyway, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Two of my homeboys, I'm talking about my brothers, people, my mother know their first names, that type of stuff. They hit her. So it wasn't nothing. You know how you swing, homegirls every now and then. So anyway, long story. She
Okay.
gets pregnant.
Okay.
She has a baby.
Okay, let's start back, because, nigga, you the only nigga with a damn Boost Mobile phone in 2017, so your shit is going in and out. So you're with this chick, and you got to get to the point, because your phone is too fucked up for a long story. So she got pregnant. Was it by you?
Hold on, my bad. Let me get it right.
God damn.
Hello?
Nigga's calling on a CB.
Right.
Smokey and the fucking Bandit. All right, what's up, man? You got your phone straight, brother?
No.
That would be a no. Like,
God damn.
We stopped talking about Rice Krispie treats for this.
Listen, right?
Okay, brother, go ahead. Okay, she got pregnant, and then what?
Oh, listen, she got pregnant, she had a baby. All right, cool. She had a baby. Ever since then,
I can't hear shit on this. Okay, brother.
How can
I have you call back.
Can
Shit.
you email us?
Email us
Tweet
the
us?
information. God damn it. Send a smoke signal. That'll be clearer than your fucking phone, man. Oh, my God. Ladies, Claudia, when you deal with dudes, do you deal with dudes who are like that? Just don't have their shit together.
No. If I'm single. If I wanted an ain't shit dude, I'd have a plethora to choose
I
from.
swear.
But if I want a guy that knows how to spell Wednesday, that voted car registration's up to date, doesn't have dirty fingernails and no nail fungus, the pool is very
I
small.
know. We don't even ask for much, right?
I don't-
Just
listen.
clean fingernails. I mean,
Right, don't try to give me an infection.
Are y'all talking to niggas with dirty fingernails out here?
no,
That
we
shit
not.
happened.
I mean, but dudes with dirty fingernails out here trying to holler?
Yes.
I will show you a guy that's been hitting me up. First of all, he hit me on some business stuff, and then after he got my number, it was never business. He be sending me pictures of himself counting money, fingernails are all dirty, dirty ass rug, and just like it just looks like, why are you taking selfies in a trap house? First of all,
Oh, damn.
and I feel like I deserve better than that. Go to the
Damn.
public library, just take a picture.
Yeah, play it off. Some.
There's a lot of filth out there. There's not a
Oh,
lot
my
to choose
God.
from.
My
See,
God.
Tariq didn't believe us.
Man.
He did not believe us.
Listen.
Believe you, but damn. I mean,
It is hard out in these streets. Like, I need you to get the brothers together.
yes.
We need to
told
have a
them.
mixer one
We
day.
told-
Yes, we're going to do that.
Bring 20 quality men.
What?
Somebody want to see your nails.
Oh, shit. My nails on fleek.
Nails.
Why y'all bullshit? I went to the nail shop the other day. They did a fucked up job, but I went to the nail shop.
And I don't like, ladies, we have to stop like engaging men with that don't have it together. Because
true.
that just
Yeah.
breeds
That is
more of
true.
them. So
That
if
is
a guy's coming at you and talking to you all crazy, oh, I'm saying, like, no, you better talk to me like a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Man.
not dealing
Number
with
one
that.
reason I'm
Don't
single.
talk to me like that.
Yeah.
Man.
Like, I'm not. We ain't doing a mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right.
what are you doing?
What, Claudia, what's one of the worst dates you've been on with a guy out here in L.A.? What's one of just a horrible experience? You went on the date, and in the date, you were like, this is some fucking bullshit right here.
I don't really go on dates. I like have to like know you a little bit, then I'll just finally go with you, and we're in a relationship. You're my boyfriend. You're my husband. You just don't know yet, and I already planned the wedding.
Man.
Bad dates. I haven't had a. Oh, I went out with this guy, and it was our first date, really, like legit first date. So we went to eat, and he went back to his place, and he called his boy over. So his boy brought us weed. Okay.
Yeah.
And weed's legal in Cali, right? Yeah, so
Yeah,
we're
it's Cali. So yeah, you're not dry
She had to
snitching. You're not dry
think
snitching.
So-
You're not Bree. Bree be on here dry snitching on niggas. No, yeah.
so we're in the balcony smoking the weed and it's cold. So he gets a blanket, puts over his lap, our lap, and then his boy is sitting across from us, and like he like whips his dick out and put my hand on his dick underneath the blanket, like we're in high school, and I'm like, you're making me look like a whore right now. And what are you
Hilarious.
doing? And your friend can see like that's disrespectful. He doesn't know what I'm doing. I'm like, everyone, it's obvious, dude. And yeah, so that was kind of, and then even the friend was like, I'm gonna go now. Like,
Wait,
this
this
is
the
weird.
first date though?
First date.
Wow.
that's
Wow.
fast.
He went for it. And then I was like, I'm not
Crazy.
sleeping with you. And he was like, see, I don't even think I want to get to know you because, you know, you just have to girl that put time restraints on things. And, you know, time. I'm like, it's the first date. Calm down.
damn.
Relax. He was just so intense.
Oh wow.
And I just
wow.
thought that was like, you're showing me what it's about.
Yeah,
already,
that's
so.
kind of thirst.
I
more
just,
than
told,
any-
I just told Layla the same thing. Like, I met this dude. We linked up to talk right quick. And within 15 minutes, he had his hands all over my ass.
Oh damn.
But
Like,
you know why,
cuffing
though?
and grabbing my ass.
You
I know why, yeah.
Because these girls nowadays, they're making it hard for people that
Yeah.
are not with it.
Yeah, but his original conversation was about, like, as soon as I met him, he was talking about how he have girls going off the dick.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't give a
Lord.
damn about your dick.
Lord,
Like,
He told you what it was.
Wait,
Lord.
it's not who I think it is it?
yes, we just talked about it.
Is he
Ooh.
broke? Because usually the broke guys have the best dick.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Because
That is
that's all they
true.
have.
That's all they got. Right, right.
One of my rich friends that's rich now was like, oh, when I was broke, I really had to put it down because that's all I was really bringing to the table. So he's like, now I'm more of a lazy kind of.
So you get money, you get lazy. Like I got.
Well,
I
same
probably,
thing.
if I was a guy, I'd probably be like, well, you see what it is.
Yeah, hood cooch is good.
I'd be like,
Hood cooch, same thing. Hood cooch.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
when you like, I had to get this rent.
Yeah, nigga, some of the best pussies down in Compton
You know-
and Long Beach.
You know what?
nigga.
That's funny.
No.
That's funny. I used to have a friend like that. He said like whenever it's time to like when it's around the first, he was like, I don't know why I have sex with this girl, but every time around the first, like she really put it down.
She's hungry.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
But then like in the middle of the month, she kind of lazy.
The food stamps and the EBT card is filled up after the first, so she's cool. She can relax a little bit.
Oh
my God. Man.
You know what life has been making me feel like lately, and this is gonna sound like a dark thing. Like I kind of can't wait to get to heaven in a way.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
It's
No,
true.
don't say
Damn,
that.
don't say that.
Not in a suicidal way, but
No,
I'm.
I totally
You
agree
feel
with
me?
you.
Like I feel
Yes.
like it's
I'm over
not
this part.
right. Like
Yeah.
can we get
I'm
to
ready
the part?
to ascend.
Because we
No,
are
Lord.
just passing through. You guys do
Right.
know
Like
that.
I don't. Before I felt like I want to be here as long as I can and enjoy. But it's like just seeing how just crazy things are and sad and just how negative and just like it's not
getting
that I'm
bad.
dying. I'm not suicidal. It's not like I want to
Right.
die, but I feel like I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
being with. I want to be screened away from this evil ass people. They can be down there. Like I want to be around like
Yes.
just love and just I don't know.
What if
This
you go
is
to
my
heaven
kindred
and Donald
spirit.
Trump is up in that motherfucker?
I should have lived my best life. I should have been having more fun when I was down there.
I'm telling you.
Man.
I should have tried crack. I'm kidding. I was being too much of a goody two shoes. Maybe I should have let them run that train. Just kidding. Just a joke.
It's a joke. She ain't trying to let them thirsty
Right.
niggas calling.
I'll be in a block.
train.
Claudia
Not
wants
the
to get a
part of the
train.
train.
What's up, brother? Who's calling? Hello. Hey, brother.
Hey, good evening, brother Tariq. Dang, I called in with a whole fiasco. What's going on, ladies?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hello.
Miss Claude, Layla, Bree, my man Tariq. This is Lamar from New York, man. How you been?
I'm good, man. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm just fine. I caught a little bit what you said, you know, with that whole Dove commercial. You're right. They try to cover their ass up with that Latina joint.
Yeah. They ain't slick.
Hey man, I had a question for you. I follow Dr. Umar Johnson, you, Cynthia G, and the whole nine. And Dr. Umar Johnson, he pointed something out because I guess one of the callers asked and said, "Oh, how could we defend ourselves from, white supremacy when we're in basically white supremacy's land?" And he was like, "The best way you know how, because the whole collective is just on some BS." And I'm just like, damn, like I really want to be the soldier on the front lines to fight white supremacy, but then when you just see what black people be doing, it's just like it's not even on their mind.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We be thinking about turning up and all this old shit, and I got Negroes want to argue with me. Ain't no white supremacy. I got me a white girl. She cool. All right, okay, nigga.
Because we need more of a us mentality than a me mentality.
Yeah.
And just because you may be doing well, like I'm doing all right, I live in Playa Vista, drive a Porsche, shit is good, but I still care about us. I still care about the people that are not doing as well. So like it can't just be about you. It has to be like until we all are at a level that's kind of cool, like no Negro left behind.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
We need to start caring about each other.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Because
We need
I
a
know
no
for a
Negro
fact
left
we
behind
are.
movement.
We do. Like
But some of these Negroes you do need to leave behind.
I'm like,
some of these Negroes, like when we get Sheriff Clark, we need to leave his ass right behind.
I
all
hate
right?
him so
Oh
much.
my God.
I hate him so much.
Yeah,
He's a
that's-
disgusting human being.
Yeah, that's the problem. So
That is the problem.
some
It's
black
more
folks
of some of those.
will sabotage the whole shit just for a
Yes.
plate of butter biscuits. We need to leave the Ray Lewis's. That motherfucker can be left behind. Yeah, I'm Roland Martin too. Shit. All right, man. But thanks for the call, brother.
What was that?
Oh yeah.
all right.
All right, brother. Yes, indeed.
I don't get the Sheriff Clarks of the world. Like what happened in your life? And he looks like he has bitter eyes. His bitter eyes, like something.
He's a genuine coon. He's not like there's some pretend coons out there. Like, there's some ones who like, I think Omarosa's a pretend coon.
Yeah, I do too.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
she's an opportunist.
Oh,
She's an
yeah,
opportunist.
yeah,
You're a
okay,
coon.
yeah, okay.
She's an opportunist.
Yeah.
She sees an opportunity. Okay, I'm maybe a coon.
True.
I
You know
don't
what
think.
mean?
I feel like she really is pro-black in her heart, but she's gonna do it. She's more. She cares about
about
her
me.
more than
Yeah.
us.
Yes,
Again.
yes. It's all about her getting
Yes.
shit for herself.
But I think
So
at the end of the night, at the end of the day, she does feel like I know I'm not doing the right thing.
yeah, she knows.
I
She
think
knows.
Clark
She knows. She knows. Now, Clark, he looks in the mirror like, there's a nigga in my house. I'm about to call the police. He's that type of coon. He's like, he genuinely hates black people, and he hates
Wow.
himself. You can look in his eyes and tell. I can just hear his voice inflection that he hates himself and other black people who look like him.
You know what's funny with like black people that sell out their people?
Yeah.
They really think that they're gaining favor with white supremacists, but they look
They're
at
not.
them as a joke. They laugh at them,
Right.
and they like,
Absolutely.
do you really think a race of people that doesn't like your brothers and sisters are going to just
Like
look at you
you.
like you're such an amazing, you're a special one?
Like you're the special
No, they're
Negro.
gonna tell you what they need to tell you, but then deep down they don't respect you.
Of course not.
They do not respect
Oh
you.
yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, he's hilarious.
Still a nigga in
But what are we gonna do though? What are we gonna do to what's our solution?
Yeah,
we
what's
have
the
to do
next-
something.
Well, just enough of us need to get on code. Even, don't even trip on the coons. That's going to happen. But if enough of us get on code, we'll be fine. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Romello. I'm from New York, but I actually live in Las Vegas.
Hey.
And I have a question for Bree. How everybody doing?
Hey.
Good.
Question for Bree. Oh,
Hey, what's
shit.
up?
Hold on. Yeah.
First of all, we have like an independent clothing line that me and my wife is running called the Friend Fashion. We'd like to send you guys some free clothes.
This nigga's plugging his
And
shit. This
Go-
nigga
go
called
ahead
up.
and plug your shit.
Yeah,
This
yeah, my
nigga
bad.
plugging his
I'll
shit.
save the plug, but I'm free. I know you're from Chicago. What's going on with this Kanika Jenkins thing? I don't have to stay on the phone for it, but I just want to know, like, 'cause why is nobody's really talking about it? This hotel has been going on with a whole bunch of crazy things.
It did go away.
Well, we talked about that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it went away, but it popped back up because a new video showed up of hotel employees in the actual kitchen that they weren't showing at first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then they turned around and ruled
Right.
it and said that she had some type of drug in her system along with alcohol, which the way they react,
Oh really?
yeah, it puts you in a state of
Like a coma?
Yeah,
puts
yeah.
you in a comatose state.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right,
But-
and this hotel every year annually, they have like this cop thing and stuff like that in various hotels in the Crown Hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
It's
Yeah,
very-
it's
it's
some
very
real funny
spooky.
style stuff going on with that
And that
case.
city, where she was though, wasn't it about? There's a thing about organ harvesting
Yep.
in that
Yeah.
area.
Really? In that particular area?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
That they've
Oh,
been
wow.
knowing about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, wow.
Well, all of that's coming.
Yeah,
That's coming to light.
Hey,
Okay.
Thanks for accepting my call, man. I'm going to listen in and listen to you guys, man. Thanks so much for the call. And
Buy some advertising
Let's
time
do it.
next
Get it
time,
together,
nigga.
Yeah, because what did that have to
Get it
do?
together.
The clothing line have to do with you?
I know. I know. Just a shameless plug. Yeah, I want to talk about people getting killed, and we got some blouses that we want to send in. First of all, brother, with
Plug your shit.
all right,
Go
brother,
ahead, baby.
All right, now, you really crowbarred that shit in, brother. Shit. He didn't. It wasn't even a smooth transition, man.
That's what I thought he was gonna say. He wanted a model for the clothing. Like I didn't know where it was going.
Yes, you hear about there was some bloody clothes during the murder. Speaking of clothes, I got some white T-shirts that the blood stains can easily wash out of, brother.
Speaking of blood, O.J. Simpson back out.
Yes, yes.
Forgot about that.
Yes.
Speaking of
OJ.
blood,
Yes,
you like
yes.
that? Do you like that killer transition?
Yes, that transition.
I'm pretty sharp.
Speaking of sex with white women, OJ is out. And,
Hide your white women.
Hide
the
your
white-
Hide your white women.
Lord, OJ,
that's
OJ.
funny.
It's crazy to let him out after night. I thought he was gonna.
I
die
thought
in
we were gonna
prison.
kill him in prison. I thought, yeah, but
Yeah.
they've been on his ass though.
I heard he was
the
he got
juice.
raped in jail.
No, hell no.
I heard he got a little penetration in jail.
No.
Really?
I heard
He
that.
got the walk. His stance is a little different.
Oh
I ain't
damn.
gonna lie.
Nah, they didn't rape OJ.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I think it's a badge of honor though. If you're in prison,
A badge of honor?
if you raped a celebrity, you could be like, I tapped OJ's ass.
You know, she got a point. That ain't true.
Who got the real juice? I gave Juice the juice.
You got the juice now.
I'm just saying. There's
Oh,
a lot
Lord.
of things that happen. I watch a lot of documentaries and stuff on like YouTube. Like y'all seen the Booty Bandit, Fleece Johnson, all that.
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
They
yeah.
be bragging in there like that
Yeah,
prison
yeah.
culture.
Lil Boosie
Yeah.
talked about that on the radio show
he
last
talked
week.
about how
Yeah.
somebody was they were raping dudes in jail. He's like,
It's a badge
man,
of honor. I'm telling you.
Man, yeah.
He said he walked in on a riding scene.
Lord, I ain't never.
A what?
Man,
A
or
riding
dude
scene? He
riding
said-
another dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Boosie.
like,
And,
man.
and then they're like,
Yeah.
they're like, I'm not gay when they get out.
Yeah, yeah. It's like that gay for stay bullshit.
Yeah, gay for stay.
Yeah, that's the mentality.
That's
They're
so
like
sad.
they're gay in jail, but they're not gay outside when they get out.
no,
Just like
no.
you know what, there's dudes who do gay porn who don't think that they're gay. They're like, well, it's gay for
That's
pay.
true.
Do-
That's true.
Hey, now, would y'all ever date a dude?
No.
No, don't even
No.
ask.
Claudia,
No.
would you ever
No.
date a dude, the man of your life? But you found out in college the little money was strong. I mean, it was not strong as it could be, but the little money was in a struggle place, and he had to do a little reach around.
Not intentionally, but I did date a male thought one time,
Uh-oh.
and I was talking to this gay dude who was like, he kind of low-key did some gay like photo shoots for us before.
Oh damn!
And I was like, and then I asked him, he was like, nah, man, it wasn't like that. You know, it was just about myself. I was like,
wait, gay photos. What was he doing in the damn
Yeah,
photos?
I want to know.
I don't know.
Wait, what was he doing, Claudia? You know what the hell that nigga was.
Wait, did you guys ever do anything? Did you notice anything, or you never had sex?
No, we would
Oh.
we would see each other for a while.
Oh wow.
But he was a thought though. I knew better when I was dating him. Like when I first started dating him, I was like, you're a thought. I can tell.
That's
And he thought it was funny. So
What was he doing in the pictures?
I never saw them, but
You
know.
saw them damn
But like
pictures.
masturbation type shit, I think.
Oh.
Like,
Oh damn!
But you have a male photographer. It's all you know what I'm saying? Like so,
yeah,
that's awkward.
That is awkward.
I don't
Was
want
he putting baby oil on other niggas?
Oh my god. So
Was he putting baby oil on other niggas? I mean, he was.
I think we don't know a lot about the guys we date. So
damn.
That's
you
true.
never know. Like you know what you don't know what you've been dating.
That
Man.
is so true.
But the thing is, women, because women, a lot of times, women have sexual experiences with other women, and it's acceptable, right?
I was gonna say, don't do that.
I'm going to go there.
Just
Some people
know
will
you
make that.
cannot go,
Okay.
because a woman cannot penetrate another woman.
The hell, you can lick her ass. I mean, that's
Yes,
shit you
but
can
you
do.
cannot be penetrated. There's no part of you besides a finger, which is not the same as a man's penis being anywhere near your asshole
So just
or your
the
mouth.
the penetrative part is just that's the thing that takes it to another level.
We have assholes. Women have assholes.
Yes.
Really? Oh my god, girl.
Hello, gay dudes. Women have assholes. We have buttholes, guys.
Oh my god.
There's no justification for
Man.
No, it's kind of the same like with dudes. Like they sleep with a lot of women. They players. It's all good.
Yeah.
And if we, we can hug each other and it's all good too. So
But no, this is something totally different. It's like dudes who mess with other dudes, low key
Right.
or whatever, it's immediately no. That's a goddamn no.
I mean, you
no,
can
no,
have a
no,
dude
no,
sit
no.
on your lap. I won't say anything.
Oh,
I won't think it's gay. As
You
long
had a
as
guy
nothing
sit on your lap?
happens.
hell no. I don't know what
Was he facing you or the other way?
she's giving.
Was he straddling you
Giving out
or?
scenarios.
That's a hypothetical, and don't direct that shit to me. See how rumors get started.
See how rumors. No, I'm saying I wouldn't really think too much of that, but if it was more than that, because dudes hug and all that stuff all the time.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. So what if
that's
it's
not
not
bad.
penetrative? See, what if it's not penetrative? What if he does some
Like if
like
they
gay
spoon
sh-
naked?
Like if a nigga
Like, is he laying
two
on his
niggas eating
shoulder?
soup and a nigga blow his soup. You know what I'm saying? What's the
All that shit's
what would make
all
you say,
under
nigga, you that's uncomfortable.
Blow his soup. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
a nigga get a smudge off his homeboy face. Hold on, come here.
And some of these dudes do
And
that.
watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of.
Yeah.
Men are getting very open with each other.
Yeah.
Very much,
Very
and that
much.
I'm
Really?
saying there's some real moist shit going on with dudes. They're not penetrating each other, but it's like some real
But they
borderline
want to.
stuff.
That's
It's-
suspect.
Yeah,
then. I'm
it's
sorry,
real
that's
suspect.
That's suspect.
My Italian family, like when I go to Italy, like the men there, they're very affectionate with each other and they're totally straight. Like they might
Yeah.
walk arm in arm with each other, but that's
Yeah.
just like they're like, this
That's
is my
their
brother.
culture. Yeah.
That's how they are.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, just.
But if it's your culture, that's different.
Yeah.
And people try to bring that here. It's like, nigga, that ain't your culture now.
What about a guy riding on the back of another motorcycle, another guy?
Yeah, that looks.
No,
unless
that's
you're in an emergency, you stranded and you just had to ride this motherfucker's
Y'all,
motorcycle.
y'all got to be blood related. For it to be okay.
No, I think that's
and
okay.
you laying your head on this nigga's back,
Nah,
sleep.
Not
You know.
No, I think it's okay if you ride a motorcycle.
Right.
guy.
What if your guy likes a picture of another guy that has a shirt off and writes something like, "Rrr," you know who you are.
She's putting you on blast, sir, whoever you are.
Is that what do you think about that?
Oh, that's a nigga who has some in his mouth, some hot in his mouth. Now, Claude, have you ever been with a girl?
No, I haven't.
Okay, let's unpack
But I have
that.
very aggressive women after me on my Facebook.
Let's unpack this for a minute.
Okay, here we go.
Oh Lord, here he goes.
Now, when I mean been with, I mean any
Had sexual relations, kiss, anything.
Kiss?
No.
No kiss?
No.
No kiss? No little
No.
titty twist?
No.
Nothing?
Titty
Nothing?
twist?
Yes,
No.
a titty twist.
thing?
That's the thing. Titty twisting is a goddamn thing. Yes.
No.
Don't judge me and my
Junior
habits.
high?
All right.
Although I do find girl on girl porn sexy.
Really?
I do.
Oh.
But I don't want to do it. But it's
What-
sexy to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Just the caressing and the.
It's erotic. It's probably because it's something I'm not doing. You know, I'm like, oh, it's like it's taboo.
Oh.
But I'm not. You know, I'm not looking.
But you wouldn't. But you wouldn't do it.
No, I'm not looking coochie.
Would you let them lick yours?
No, because I'll probably be like, I'll probably be disrespectful afterwards.
Really?
Like, all right, you can leave now. Like, you should go now. You're not spending the night.
Oh damn! I'm like, bitch, you ain't about to cupcake with me up in
No,
here
you
after
gotta
you
go.
ate me. My God.
That's when you ask, so what you about to do? I got your Uber.
You're like,
I got
yeah,
your
you
Uber, baby.
call her Lyft.
I got your Uber.
Man.
So
What's up? Who's
stupid.
calling?
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Who's calling?
What's up? This Travis from Fort Lauderdale.
Travis from Fort Lauderdale. How are you, sir?
What's up, man? What's going on? Oh, hi, ladies. I'm sorry.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? I was calling about the 1804 movie. I'm trying to figure out where is it showing in Fort Lauderdale.
The Cinema Paradiso down there is playing definitely down there in Fort Lauderdale. It's going to be out there on the 26th of this month. Go to 1804movie.com. 1804movie.com. You got it?
Got it, man. Thanks, man.
Thank
I
you, brother.
appreciate it, man.
All right. Brothers calling. They know to go to the goddamn website. I hate when people call up.
Let me get a free ticket.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
but-
I've been getting all that. Everybody, look, I ain't got no free fucking tickets, y'all.
You know
Everybody's
what,
hitting me
though?
for free tickets.
You know who I really, and I'm not, and
Well,
everybody.
hold on. Claudia's over here tearing up my shit.
My
She's over here
phone.
dropping phones.
I'm over 40, so I'm really trying to like be cute and not wear my glasses. I'm trying to train my eyes to like not use, and I'm really struggling to read.
You
these
probably
comments.
look cute with glasses, girl.
I do. No, but
I
the
want
more
to see
you
your glasses.
the more you wear them,
Put
the
'em
more
on.
you need them. So I was wearing
okay.
them, and then my vision started getting really blurry, like
Oh,
without
damn.
them. So
Somebody just put Jay-Z on blast for putting on glasses to read his phone.
So one day I was just like, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna make my eyes get strong again. It's been working. Like it's like it's mind over matter.
Vegetables and get your
Okay, there
eyes
she
back.
go. There she go. That looks
Oh,
cute.
you look cute.
That looks cute.
I like it, but it damages your like it makes
Claudia, don't drop them glasses on my ass.
Don't drop them glasses on somebody. But yeah, you look cute with the glasses. You look cute.
do.
You look cute. You look very news reporterish
Right.
with the
Yeah.
glasses. Yes, my goodness, man.
Hold on, someone just said, Claudia, you're funny as fuck. Though you think you look better because you're light.
Why would they say that?
Claudia ain't that light.
First of
Claudia's
all,
not
kinda like
she's
brown.
brown.
I feel pale right now because I'm always.
You're
I,
like caramel. You're
I
caramel.
usually keep a tan. I want
Yeah.
to be darker, and I'm
Yeah.
so listen.
I'm
for the
caramel.
last goddamn time.
I
I'm
think-
not a
I
colorist.
think you're
I
lighter
don't
than
think
me.
I'm better because I'm light skinned. I want to be darker. I'm very pro-black. I love my people. Yes, my mother's white and from Italy, but I champion the oppressed side all the time. If you want to keep misunderstanding and
That's
misconstruing
just
things,
niggas
then
trolling.
Yeah.
but no,
dumb
no.
niggas trolling.
But there was a story put out about me about
Yeah.
some jokes I made
Yeah.
that was taken way out of context, and it got a lot of traction. It was like seen by like 1 million people. It was on the Chicago Defender, and it was like saying I'm a colorist.
No.
And it
Where
really,
are they getting this from?
I was
What?
on stage and I told a joke about my ex-boyfriend who tried to get a part in Planet of the Apes as a fucking monkey. I told him I don't think it's a
That's
good
funny.
idea for a black man to go for that audition. So I made a joke about it.
That's
and since then,
funny.
shit is funny as hell. I went through all the motions because he went to the audition and he didn't get it.
Okay.
So now you got rejected to be a monkey.
Damn.
Okay. So I thought the shit was mad funny. I do all the mannerisms on stage. So that was one story. Everyone
Yes.
thought it was funny. Jamie Foxx, that's really what got me a spot on his show.
Yeah.
After I told that story, he said, "You can never not be here." Then I'm at a club, and I'm so sick of telling the story. My girl had you know how black people love having all white parties where we all wear white, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because it looks really good on our skin, and
Right.
like it just looks dope on our skin,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the contrast. My friend had an all black party where everyone wore black and all the people were black, and it was a poorly lit club. First of all, my eyes is going bad. So I get on the mic and my dry sense of humor, I was like, I don't think this is a good idea. I can't see shit, blah, blah, blah. I see teeth and eyes. Okay. But then I said, all I can see is the light brights.
Yeah.
That doesn't say that they're
Color.
better.
Right.
It wasn't saying one was better or worse. I just said that. Yes, could you be taken as a poor taste? Yes, it can.
No, it wasn't poor
But they
taste.
put
That's-
the two
that's-
together.
yeah,
Funny.
That's
People
funny.
take a joke.
Fuck them.
But
That's
it's
funny.
my dry sense of my dry delivery. So
Yeah.
then when I got on Housewives, they put these two together and says this false narrative that I think dark-skinned women are monkeys.
Oh,
Wow.
Lord.
And it was very hurtful to me
out there.
because
Yes.
I don't know if any of y'all follow me on social media, but I am constantly fighting the good fight for us.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
always
I
speaking on
follow
our
you.
behalf. I'm fine. And people have come to me and said, why do you fight so hard for the people that still think you ain't shit and still think you? And I'm like, because I don't care. They can say that about me.
Right.
I'll take that hit. And it pisses me off. I'm tired of explaining
It's-
myself. If a
They're
black
trolling.
comedian
Yeah,
said
they're
that,
trolling.
It
They're
was
said that-
trolling.
and at the time I was kind of low key considered myself a comedian. I've done some stand up. I hosted some comedy shows.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I'm not a professional comedian, but I was on a comedy show for 4 years. We said fucked up things about everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
About
Yeah.
each other. And if you ever can fix your lips to call me anything but someone that's pro-black, then that's on you at this point. Because I'm tired of explaining shit. This is my last time
People
explaining
always
shit.
got
They
something
always
to
say.
say.
They say shit
They
all
say
the
shit
time.
about me.
Us all the
Oh,
time.
Layla's from the valley. She's not a real black girl. And people say something about me.
They
all the
talk about
time.
my wife. My wife is mixed. They're like, that nigga wife half white.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
motherfucker, I eat quiche every blue fucking moon, nigga.
Then
That's
I
right.
did Housewives of Atlanta, and they wanted something to separate myself from Kenya because we both former pageant girls, single in our 40s. So they're like, okay, let's just play with this biracial angle. So they asked me about it twice on the show.
Yeah.
I addressed it, and that's it.
Right.
I'm on blogs after blog after blog that her mulatto tears, and she
Oh,
was
Lord.
crying about being mulatto, and she is self-hate. I'm like, my mother gets offended at how like I rarely acknowledge the other side.
Right.
And it's like, then I get it from the other side saying, you're a color. And I'm like, God damn it. I'm so
Damned if
tired of
you
being
do, damned if you don't.
represented,
Yeah.
I don't know, misunderstood. And it's just like, I feel like if you're not a moron, you should be able to look at just go to my Twitter or my Instagram and just see what I cap for and what I champion all the time.
They know that
They
too.
know.
They
I
just
know.
trolling
They just
and
be trolling
hating.
just to say
Irritating,
shit.
though.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
irritating.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Who is this?
Hello, this is Zoe.
Hey, Zoe. How are you, dear?
I'm well. How are you? How are you ladies? Layla and
Hey.
Where you calling from, Zoe?
I'm calling from DC.
There you go. There you go. What's on your mind, Zoe? And how old are you, by the way, Zoe? Because you sound hella young, too. How old are you?
I know people think I'm younger than I actually am. I'm 21.
Okay, there you go. There you go. What's on your mind, Zoe?
Yeah. So I recently got back into the dating game after being in a kind of long relationship. And a lot of the guys, when they find out that like my parents are Jamaican, they're like, "Oh, that's great," because I don't really date African American women.
Oh, damn.
And I always think that's like weird. I don't know why they say that necessarily. I mean, like I try to get like a response or like some explanation, but haven't really gotten anything that was really profound enough for me to be like, "Oh, I see that.
What are some of their excuses? What do they say?
They say that often, like, African American women don't necessarily know their place, or they don't know how to let a man be a man. That's what I've heard most of the time. And I've heard that from like 3 different men that I've gone out on dates with. So I think that's really interesting. And I don't. Huh?
That's low key coon talk. A lot of these dudes, low key, you know, they really want to date white women and Latina women, and they act like they're almost doing sisters a favor by dating you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, be grateful I'm trying to holler at you because I normally don't date you because of this bullshit and that bullshit. And a lot of that is low key coon talk. It's just really coon talk.
Needless to say, I'm not. After I hear that, I'm like, I'm cool on you.
Exactly.
Like I never actually got into like.
What do you
actually,
look
like?
What do you look like, Zoe?
I knew it.
You know I'm going there. I'm gonna hook her up. What you look like, Zoe? What's your Instagram? We're gonna hook you up.
I'm electric_lady11.
Hold on, everybody's about to hit you up right now. Electric. Hold on, let me get that again.
Electric.
Yeah,
How you spell it? Electric with a K?
electric, like ELE.
EL.
Oh, like regular electric. Okay.
Yeah.
Electric.
Yeah, like
Electric.
a regular electric.
Electric _
lady11.
Electric_lady.
Why people have these hard ass
1. Okay, I see you.
Okay,
Zoe.
girl,
Okay.
I see you.
Oh,
I
Zoe
like
got
your
the
hair.
flow. Oh yeah. Zoe got the flow.
Thank you.
Zoe like she can make some good ass jerk chicken.
You a fool.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, everybody go to Zoe's
I actually
page.
do cook a lot, so.
Yeah, I bet you do. Okay, and who are these people on your page?
Why you say that to me?
All right, who are these people? It's just the other man. Who's this on your page? Oh, I'm just making sure you ain't doing no bed
Let me have your lips, girl.
No. That is my best friend's husband. No, that's my best friend's husband. No.
Okay, I'm like, don't be up here bed wenching.
Yeah, no.
You'll call you out for that. Quick.
Yeah, white men are her thing. I don't do. She knows that. Like, she was like, oh, they like. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm cool.
Man.
No.
Man, there you go. I'm looking at some of the plates. Well, some of these plates on your page where y'all cooking look like some curry chicken. Look good than a motherfucker.
Are you Jamaican or something?
Yeah, she's Jamaican.
Oh, you're Jamaican. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My parents are Jamaican, but I was born here.
Okay. Yeah, she got food dishes on her page, man.
My
That's
little
what's
baby
up. But anyway, man, are you going to the premiere of 1804 next week?
I'm thinking about it. I'm just, I'm trying to. Like, normally I go to the premieres, but I'm just, like, by the time I got around to like getting my ticket, the DC one was already sold out, and it's the Bethesda Road. That's the closest one. I don't necessarily have a ride to Baltimore.
No.
But
we've added another showing to DC. There's a 10 o'clock showing
in
DC.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, really? Oh, then I'll definitely go. Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, go to 1804movie.com and get your ticket right now because
definitely.
That's definitely. All right, thank you so much for the call, Zoe.
Is this racist? Is lotion?
Thank you.
Wait, what is that?
Claudia got banana lotion.
Banana. Wait, where did you get that from? Hold on.
It
smells really good though.
Wait, did she just say is that racist?
Is it racist? Where the hell did you get that from?
If someone gave it to me, it would be.
Your little monkey pulling out.
I'm the monkey.
Let me see that. What does it smell like?
It looks
bananas.
It smell like bananas?
Yep.
Where'd you get that?
Where did you get that? It's cute than a motherfucker.
Smell it. At Urban Outfitters, and they have one that's shaped like a peach though too, and the peach smells just like a peach. Like it smells. I love anything that smells like banana.
Oh, can I tell you something funny? I just made me think of a story.
What
I have a white homegirl. She's like super blonde and like, oh my god, like, and no, but she told me she went because she does hosting and stuff. So she's like, yeah, they asked me to host this BET party, like some red carpet. This was like last year, right?
Okay.
And she said that she brought this. She said first of all, I was the only white girl there.
Okay.
And then she said she had this really cute watermelon purse.
Oh damn!
It was a watermelon, but she didn't know.
Oh damn!
It made me think of that because you said, "Is this racist?" And she had a watermelon person, and people were offended, but she couldn't understand why.
Oh shit!
So I was explaining it. She's like, "Oh my god, I felt so bad. I was the only white girl that had a watermelon."
Lord!
I don't eat watermelon in front of company.
Oh hell no!
I don't even eat them.
I will eat some chicken in front of white people.
I can't.
Fried.
Yes, hell yeah.
I eat chicken and watermelon. Fuck yeah.
I can't do watermelon. Well, I get watermelon gum to crave.
And grape.
Curb the craving.
Oh, man.
And grape.
I'll
You
slide
do
that in
know
there.
watermelon.
Man.
And grape gum.
Oh my God! So let's get out. We gotta get out of here. We've been here for it.
This was
the
fun.
Time,
You
that
are
was fun. The
cracking
time
up on
goes
my
by
live.
fast,
Yeah.
man.
They're
The
like, oh my
time.
God.
Claudia's here, right?
My God, no. When Claudia's here, the time
Thank you
just
for
goes by so
including
fast.
me on your show.
Man, we've been here for almost an hour and 30 minutes. Yo, we've been here
Yeah.
for a minute.
Damn, I didn't save that.
Oh man. Well, oh,
Dang,
you're
I know
deleting
people were
stuff.
dying. I don't even go live that much, but they were like, damn, that shit.
Layla, what is your Instagram, dear?
My Instagram is Miss Layla Lopez, so it's MSLAILALOPEZ.
Yes, and Bree, what is your Instagram?
Y'all can catch me at Thirst Trapping Too Easy. TH. No, I'm at Chloe B. Her. Y'all know where to find me.
Yes, and Claudia, where can they find you on the gram?
Very active at Claudia Jordan, and my Snapchat is Real C Jordan, and I have a lot of fun with it. So come follow me.
Yes, and y'all know how to follow me at Tariq Elite on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. Tariq Elite on Instagram. We're out of here. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Bye. Claudia, you still got your wine?
Yeah, I was gonna plug, but it's okay.
No, you should.
I don't want to be like,
Oh,
oh
damn,
boy.
you